amongst destiny's throes. Which is the right path that I value more? My tinkerer's tools or my magical form? In the danger, don't know what comes next. Weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown. Tracker of wolffolk, cursed with a plight, to embrace the darkness or chase the moonlight. Loyalty binds me to all I hold dear. Eager to help, I'll embrace every fear. In the danger, don't know what comes next. Weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown. Bound to ceramic, a ghost of what was. I yearn for the path to break free from my curse. Brave in the face of all my hidden strife. Forward I journey to seek a new life. In the danger, don't know what comes next. Weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown. Trained to be loyal to colonies call, yet torn by desire to be something more. Only in combat these bonds we renew. Together we journey steadfast and true. In the danger, don't know what comes next. Weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown.
And everybody, welcome to episode 27 of Silver Shadow Trail of Echoes. This is our second half of the arc where we're all proving how fucking badass we all are. Like this, as we've been doing this, the Mysticians have set out markers all over the world of where there's the most magical activity going on right now. And because of that, we know where the corruption is coming. We are able to prepare for it, to get there and set up. Today's game is one of those games where we have plenty of time to prep, to get ourselves ready for such an occasion. I'll just introduce the players. Let's just get right on into it. Alright, so we have Tofu playing Ammon.
Hello, hello.
We got Van X playing Clem.
Hello.
We got Shy playing Osiria.
Hello.
And we got Seth playing Seth.
Good morning.
Alright, everybody. All four of you, know what's up. You've been, told what's up. You just haven't been assigned your mission yet. You guys have not been assigned your location. Lots of people are scrambling all around, but there is a sense of peace, and there is a sense of like there's a bit in the back of your head for a lot of you, like Clem and Osiria and Seth. Like you three have definitely been feeling it, and Ammon, you've been feeling it, but in a different way. Of the silver thimble did not belong here for quite a while. That was background noise. All of you could feel it, but now that sound's not here. Like the people walking around the silver thimble are part of this world now completely. They always have been. So like it's not, we gotta like remember that it's not just you guys that got teleported here. Well, not Ammon. Ammon, you've been here. It's like not like just you guys that were in a bubble. You had a ton of refugees in there too. So just like you are no longer at risk of like splitting into two different people or like becoming a different form of yourself, neither are they. They all just get to live their lives now. So like there is an air of adventure is putting it lightly. But Osiria, I think we're gonna start with you real quick.
Alright.
We're in your greenhouse. Like, Apollo is here. No worries. There's also a very large pumpkin over here. It's pristine, it's beautiful. It's been regularly growing and shows no signs of the fact that it is rotting. It is quite healthy. Has not taken over the whole place. Nothing evil's going on. But you do have a package waiting for you.
Alright. I guess she'll once she's certain it's actually for her, I guess open it up, see what it is.
It is wrapped in leaves that feel like they're velvety. Like they have just such a like velvety, smooth quality. Like no matter which way you go, there's no against the grain on this leaf.
I woke up with a strange tattoo.
And it just says a gift for a gardener on it.
Alright. So yeah, I think she will open it up, but she will be trying to be careful to not like damage the leaves too much, just because just kind of curious about those, honestly.
Oh, most certainly. You know what? That's cool. It's not just a leaf. Maybe this is just like you are unfolding it and you realize that this is a seed pod itself, and inside there are seeds for you to grow. Here it is. Or imagine a plant that just grows as fiber. Like you could just straight up cut this leaf and use it to make, like if you knew how to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But inside there is a full outfit for you, just waiting.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna be getting changed, or unless we can just rock this outfit. That's fine.
Oh no, she'll absolutely put it on. Like,
Everybody, look away.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think anybody else is in the greenhouse, but
No.
We just see googly eyes appear on the pumpkin.
Ooh. Beautiful.
love it so much.
This one's your Loker look. With like the Monster Hunter looks and the other stuff is still coming. Wait, not Monster Hunter. The other look is still coming.
Elemental Wisp, yeah.
Elemental, yeah, that one's still coming, and with tying that into other stuff too. But now change your outfit. And like, as you're like doing your little twirl in your outfit with your little fangies,
Probably like fully looking herself over in like the reflection of the greenhouse glass.
your communicator is just like static, and it's just Peanut's voice coming over the communicator. It's just like, can you hear me? This thing works, right?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
I was holding down the wrong button. I don't like this thing. It's like, Osiria, I need you to meet with me a matter most delicate in my office, if you don't mind. I've already called other members to the meeting. At your earliest convenience.
Yes, of course. I will be there right away.
It's like, excellent. So, like, the other three are obviously the other members of this call.
Yeah.
Peanut's new office. I just keep changing
President
Peanut's
Peanut.
office. I just wanted more windows. More opportunity to see outside. It's like, excellent. Ammon, Osiria. Ooh, nice outfit, Osiria. Very nice.
Thank you. I only just acquired it today, actually.
Gorgeous. Very... Have you been hanging out with Tobias?
I have not.
The Peanut's just like, It's just like, Clem, always a pleasure. And Seth, glad to have you here today. Oh, and also, just like, finger guns at Ammon. Pew pew.
Awkwardly
like-
finger guns back.
Peanut hops up on his desk and starts pacing back and forth, but on all fours. And like, definitely bats some of his own paperwork off of his desk while he does it. He's just like, now as you all know, we are in quite a opportunistic part that we have a great opportunity ahead of us for all of Lockstitch. For once, we have the leg up on problems. We have identified where these corruption issues are going to be, and therefore he slaps a paw into his open paw pad. It's just like, we are going to be able to get ahead of that and get some good PR for once. And he lays down a map, and Seth, not a map, like a sheet. Seth, you can read it as this is a lot of Vatna's research into frequencies, into figuring out where corruption is and when it's coming. And he's just like, see right here? It's just like, I've been told, now I don't know how to read this, but I've been told that this means there is going to be a corrupted monster heading towards the silver thimble. He looks at Seth real quick. How long does this say we have?
Can I see them? Can I see it a little closer?
It's like, yes, absolutely. And he just pats it off of his desk, and it lands on the floor.
Thanks a lot. I love you, Peanut. I pick it up and... Okay, there's two different meanings for this. It either says we have a week or 20 years. It could be a mistranslation. I'll have to ask Vatna. His handwriting is atrocious. Please don't tell him I said that. He'll probably kill me.
It must be the weak one, as he has made it very clear that, well, the time frame. He looks at he looks at his calendar, and on the 30th it just says final fight with Big Boss. And he's like, thinking it must be within the next week.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just like,
probably right. If you just this letter right here is just if you smudge it a little bit. Yeah, it's probably a week. Yeah, we have a little over a week.
excellent. Now, that means we have a week's time that we know a corrupted monster will arrive on the shores of the Silver Thimble. How do we protect the civilians? How do we protect the infrastructure? How do we make sure that we're not causing any more problems than we already have? But also, how do we look good doing it? I have brought you four in because I feel like you four are uniquely equipped to handle this situation with me. It's just like now, you're almost fully equipped. I feel like there's one missing part, and he hops down from his desk and he's just like, "Follow me."
Yes, of course.
There's one more person we have to add to this party.
I'm gonna grab a few pieces of paper that are on the floor and pocket them.
I wouldn't steal from Peanut.
No, I'm not gonna steal them. Fine, I'll put them on the table. Let's bring in a snack for later, but whatever.
Oh no, if you wanted to steal Peanut's paperwork, go for it, but
No, I love him too much. I'll put him on the table, but I am gonna pick them up. That's a hazard. Somebody will step on those and fall.
Peanut just crinkling over stuff. Peanut just like walking through the halls. And then he walks into
Darlings, hello! Hello.
everyone. This is our PR specialist, Ether. We've hired her to help combat some of the negative stuff Channel 6 has been saying about us. She's gonna help us make the most of this opportunity. We know where this tragedy, air quotes, is gonna happen. We need to make sure everybody's safe, but put a good spin on it. Ether, I leave them in your hands.
Thank you.
Oh shit, that's my ride.
Tadia. No, really though, we do need to get ahead of those. Of that third-rate news station with fourth-rate reporters. Quite frankly, it shouldn't be that hard, but, well, some of you do have a little bit of a track record. It's okay, though. It's okay. We can make this work.
Right. I will trust your judgment on that front.
Peanut comes running back in real quick. Remember, we have to make sure everybody's safe. Safety. Safety?
Of
He
course.
runs back out.
Yes, safety comes first, but safety is a well-choreographed dance. That means we need to practice, we need to know what to do, and we need to know how to look good doing it. Now, Osiria, dear, you and Clem have very little to
Speaking of
worry about.
looking good.
People love you. They adore you.
Oh,
Speaking of looking good, Osiria, that new outfit.
thank you.
I was gonna say, yes,
lovely,
that's quite
Osiria.
lovely. I love what you've done with
Yeah.
your hair.
It is fantastic. It is just marvelous.
For some reason, I think the next 2 hours we should just talk about how good Osiria looks. And perhaps make a death pact.
That sounds perfect to me.
As enchanting as that sounds, I don't believe that's the best course of action here.
Right.
No dying,
right.
please. No.
No. So, of course, no dying. People would be devastated.
No,
I mean, come on. They're already enthralled with learning more about you, Ammon.
Mhm,
I hear
mhm,
you've been
mhm.
appearing in some dreams lately.
I am known to appear in people's dreams. I mean, look at me.
Indeed. Now, has that been intentional? Because we might be able to use that to our advantage.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a study of research of mine, so it has been intentional.
Perfect.
As for
Now.
using it, that's a little tricky, but I'll hear what you have to say.
So I'm not talking anything nefarious, but we do need to make sure that it's ingrained into the people what to do in an emergency, where to go, where the safe zones are.
Yep.
And what better way than to just slide some of that information into their dreams? Especially with such an attractive face.
The emergency broadcast system being into people's dreams is fucking intense.
I think that's
Right.
really interesting.
Look, I'm not saying it has to 100% be the only way, but like it's an idea. We're workshopping.
I feel like it'd be a good supplement, honestly, if that's possible. Kind of like engrave it a little bit, like it's subconsciously and also consciously, like, noted.
Granted, I can't do anything dream related without strict supervision right now.
Yeah.
Why? No reason. I'd feel more comfortable if Kay was here to help.
Okay.
Fair enough. Kay is
course,
quite
I
the responsible
understand.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
No,
fear in Amon's eyes.
Tricky.
Now then, before we get to the fun stuff, I suppose we must get down to brass tacks. I do need to know, while I handle the PR, I don't know everything about the thimble, so I do need to know. Where are the safe places in an emergency? We have to make it known to the people.
It depends
I
on
wonder
the
how they'd
kind
like
of
a singing
emergency.
clam.
Oh,
Sorry, anyway.
I know a singing clan.
that's my brother. Anyways. I don't know if he sings, but
Well, I suppose in this particular circumstance, the safest place would depend partially on where this attack comes from.
yeah, like what angle?
If we could potentially guide it towards a certain direction, we could look to keep people on the opposite end of the city, perhaps?
Yes. Contingencies are good. Backups are great. It's like backup dancers. You can never have too many.
Facts.
Yeah, and I think like we can identify like where the safe places are, and then where like if an attack were to this like wherever direction where the safest of those places would be to. So yeah, I think that's good.
Wouldn't
This is Alan swinging in as your DM. These questions are what would have made the gag order a tricky thing, because I got to talk to you guys out of character a little bit right here.
Yeah.
You all, that is a great line of questioning. You guys have the means and the means to figure out what is the most, and the knowing that the corruption goes after the most magical thing.
Okay.
So you all could measure what is the most magical thing around the city, and then absolutely.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
and
good-
green light on a lot of bullshit ideas on this one, guys. Just go for it.
Okay.
Would creating evacuation plans, like paths, safe paths through the cities, depending on where a threat is, would that not be something we could do?
I feel like that's very possible.
I believe that could be managed.
Yeah, like that seems very doable. Like, and just in case too, it'd be safe. That's
Yes.
4.
All right, so we want to make guided evacuation routes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly makes perfect sense. Clem, you are Seam Guard, correct?
Yes, Steam Guard. Yes,
See that's why one of the reasons we really wanted Clem here.
that's my job. You know?
Right?
Like that's also why I chose it, because like that's his like safety priority. Like he wants to be able to like help and protect the people. So like that is why he stuck with that. So
It's
that's
Seth
his...
over all my hats.
Oh.
Keep raising Seth in my.
I am a hat.
Oh. I love hats.
All right, absolutely. Now, Ether, how do we PR that one? I'm actually gonna put Peanut back on the screen. He's just like, my ride wasn't actually here. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all right. I have wonderful ideas. Wonderful ideas. First of all, one, we need footage. We need footage for PR. We get footage of them setting up the evacuation routes, of them showing the route. First of all, because what? It shows that we care. It shows we care. It shows we're planning ahead. It shows we are not hiding anything from the people.
Mm-hmm. That sounds
Here's
good.
the-
Speaking of hats, and we know everyone is crazy, absolutely crazy about the Patagon plushies.
Mm-hmm.
Be considered silver thimble safety hats.
I can help make those hats. I love making hats.
Offer them for a small price. Because we would have to know they were serious. For anyone who wants to voluntarily be part of a safety squad. To just show the pathways. Obviously, not everyone will be available to do it. Someone will have to deal with the beast.
Peanut puts on his safety helmet, and he's just like, absolutely. And he again looks at Vatna's sheet that says the frequency of the corrupted monster, and he's just like, it's like, there's a monster coming. I cannot be more clear. Peanut has no idea how to read science stuff.
Depending on the amount of people, we could either just evacuate the entire city, which seems kind of nuts. Arm the citizens so they can feel like they are helping themselves at the same time as actually defending the area, or we could have a safe house, something either underground, although that would take a lot longer to build than what we need, or something like a very large shield. Soki.
Bunkers aren't a bad idea. I was thinking about that too, but can we get them set up in a week? That feels like that takes a little bit of time.
We've done some crazier stuff.
We have the academy. If you
Anywhere that's already got underground. Why build something new when you can just redecorate, as it were?
Just add fortifications to it, already being pretty much a bulwark in itself. Just add more to it.
Stock it with rations and supplies in case they need to stay there for a shelter in place for a little bit, and boom, we have something.
Yep.
Why not add a few
Sounds great.
trebuchets around it? I don't see a problem with that. Maybe some cannons.
trebuchets around like the tunnels underground or the
Just
academy?
everywhere. Around the academy.
Yeah. Like, Peanut just like looks. He's just like, well, I do appreciate the concept. Remember, we were trying to eliminate us tied to a military from.
That would be
Like,
defensive.
Officer
Not-
K was very strict about the we're not supposed to have guns facing forward. We're not a forward facing gun situation.
But this would be defensive, not going on the offense.
But I could see where that could potentially make us look militaristic. I do get where they're coming from. It's not necessarily a bad idea, though. We just got to find a way to make it feel less military and more Boy Scout.
When it comes to something as big as this, I get it's like priorities.
I
It's
get,
like,
I do get
Oh.
that.
In this moment, I am mostly afraid of spin. That's what they call it, right? Ether? Spin?
Yeah. Spin.
Spin.
What's spin?
I could just see it in Channel 6's next report. Channels, I'm Lockstitch, building weapons. It's like, are you safe?
It's a dreadful thing. It's a dreadful thing. They twist your words and your actions and make you seem like you're the worst. Oh,
There's a part of me that considered, what if we made it look like we were donating it to the city, but that could also, like, Lockstitch building weapons, arming factions.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I-
That sound of that.
If I might add, we have dealt with our fair share of monsters of this size recently. Without such means at hand, I do not think it is entirely necessary to run such a risk.
Yeah, I agree.
You do know what they say. Defense is the best defense.
Defense is
Now, have you
definitively
considered-
defense.
Have you considered if we do, we make the underground portion of the academy a shelter. You want the people to know what you're doing, to see how heroic you're being. You're gonna need to put a screen in there. We can't let them hear third hand about how well you defended them.
It'd also be good just for monitoring purposes, and like they know that there's and that they're safe.
It can keep their anxiety at bay, seeing
Yep.
what's going on.
That
Yep.
is
Yep.
a
Yep. Yep.
very
Awareness.
valid point,
At
actually.
the same time, letting them see how great we are.
That's part of it.
Well,
Yeah, that's important.
That is
But
more of an afterthought in my
Yeah.
mind, but
I feel like that it's good for reassurance's sake. Like, oh yeah, like, and also like, yeah, we'll be fighting them. Like they'll see the threat, like that we're taking care of it. That helps. But I do feel like that would ease tension, any worries, and yeah, if it helped, it'd be good. I like the idea of a screen. That's good.
And now you must remember, we're talking PR here. Appearance is never an afterthought.
That's
It's
true.
all about the optics.
Yeah, we do gotta.
They need to
understand.
see. They need to hear. Ooh, I've had a thought. So if we can't, I know. It would be nice. It would be nice. It may not work. I could work with it too. A song. Songs really catch in people's head. Give
Ooh,
them a little
song.
tune. A little tune that kind of just explains the way to the shelter.
Ooh, little jingle. Yeah.
Little jingle. Who doesn't love a jingle?
That sounds fun. Okay.
Especially something like you have some sort of citywide speaker system, correct?
Believe we do.
Very easy to play. Over that instead of blaring sirens in case of an emergency,
Mm-hmm.
a jingle.
It's pretty good. I like that.
Let's all go to the bunker. Let's all go to
Yeah,
the bunker.
yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. I like the sound of that. Get a little drums and
Maybe make
some
this bunker look kind of homey, so people don't have to feel like it's a drag to go there. Maybe
Yeah,
put
like make it
amenities in
welcoming.
it, like put restaurants in there,
I
stores.
mean, yeah, like good refreshments, some good places to rest.
I'm sure Krieg can like put businesses down there.
I don't think we need a business, but yeah, make it look good, feel good. Like yeah.
How about we leave him out of this?
I agree.
Here?
It was mostly a joke. I hope you understand.
I mean,
May have been mostly a
hand in
joke,
it,
but it's
but-
not a wrong opinion to me.
I agree though.
Leave him
It
out.
would be good. He's the mayor.
I mean, he could know, but he doesn't need.
Yeah, exactly.
I
say
mean,
what
he-
goes in there.
He knows what he's doing, despite people not agreeing with it. He does know what he's doing, and he
He
can
does.
very
He has
much
good
give
experience.
advice
I believe in Creed.
on a budget.
That is neither here nor there. Let us stick to the matter at hand.
Yes, moving on.
Peanut
Got the
currently
jingle.
playing with a weird little like, it's a rosary, but instead of like beads, each one is a coin, and at the end there is a little like gecko tail.
I'm gonna throw a rubber band, like, on the table, in his view. It's a very wiggly rubber band.
Squiggly. Oh, so let's see. Gonna make it bunker. We're gonna have a jingle for the bunker. We're gonna make it very comfortable. So that's gonna be like some clear directions, I think. Jingle, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna be non-threatening. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I like
Let's
this.
all go to the bunker.
Okay.
It's-
Yeah.
Clearly, let's all go to the bunker and have ourselves some snacks.
Yeah, let's all go. Let's go to the
We got
bunker
Ceylon
and
to
have
record.
ourselves some snacks.
It's like
Ceylon would
Katori is
be the
nonstop baking snacks while like Ceylon is singing.
yeah. Like Clem was like, well, snacks for sure. And you know the hats too. We're gonna be making hats. Like I will. Why Clem? Why will happily make us hats. We need hats. Got hats. I love hats. I love making hats.
Okay. So just so I know, so far our idea has been this. We are firstly going to make routes for people to get to the bunker, which is the Lockstitch. We are like making some of those rooms safe,
Yes.
Yep, safe.
and
Safe
they
and
will be
secure.
safe, secure. They're gonna have snacks.
Yep.
Excellent. We know
Sustainable.
this. We are going to nominate some of the community as safety members and give them hats. Also, we are going and we're going to detect where it is most likely to be attacked so that we know where it's coming.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. Ether, what do they got to do to make this like the most successful? What are the parts that they are basically attacking other than the monster at the end? Like, what are the main problems they're going to have with this? Do we think?
One, making sure. We must make sure that the jingle is out there. It will do no good if no one knows about it.
Mhm.
Absolutely no good.
Put it during commercial breaks on the radio broadcast to explain what it is.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, like some informed, informed segments.
Two, again, visuals, optics. We need to let the people see
We can
where
make- we
the
can make
safety shelter
flyers.
is, what the routes are.
Yeah,
Flyers are good, but sometimes flyers could be a
Like
little
a map.
confusing. It's a static image.
well, maybe well, yeah. I was
Pamphlets.
thinking like with a map though, like with the routes.
Map
like,
of.
Yeah, like it has all the
What we
information
throw.
on it. Like you can flip it over and say information, but then all of this side is the map. Like all these are the
Pamphlets.
spots. Like a pamphlet, I guess, if you say so. Yeah, like something that's easy though. Like as long as you can format it in a way that's easy to digest and look at, like it's not confusing. But yes.
Laminated trifold pamphlets where the inside has the map, the front
one to deal
page
with
has a
women.
short explanation of what it is, the back one of the back folds has
mhm.
I don't know, sponsors that could pay for it, and then the last trifold, I don't know, could be something else.
Mm-hmm.
No. Have you thought about what if someone loses their map? How are we marking the route?
We could
yes.
have like you know, like office buildings, like how they have those like emergency escape routes. We could have those posted around the city.
But remember, we want it to be memorable. We want it to make us look good, and we want it to be fun.
We can have
Because
some
really, the best thing to
signposts,
be out is
probably,
fun.
like with a little like not really like an emblem, but like something that like
A mascot.
you follow this and it points. Maybe.
Could we make...
Should we lessen the importance though while making it this I have mixed
It
feelings
also
about
could
this.
just
Yes,
look cute.
public
aesthetic
image is
purposes.
really great, PR is good, marketing is really good, but this is kind of like a life or death thing.
Yeah.
Is putting our
Yeah.
visual appearance and above getting I have very mixed feelings about this. Yes, our image is very important, but when it comes to this, it's like, pardon my language, I'm going to say a bad word. Get the fuck in the bunker or you're gonna die.
Yeah, I want to be effective.
We don't want to say that. That
No.
scene makes us feel incredibly yeah. That's gonna make us sound like Nazis.
I believe there is a balance to be found between maintaining our image, but
Yeah.
also maintaining a sense of urgency.
I kind of feel like it could be as clear as when you hear this song, like get into the, like this is where you go, and also like if you get lost, follow these signposts and make your way to safety. Like it could just be simple to the fact, like to the point. Like when this is happening, please take action.
And it's like,
Like,
yes,
Our...
absolutely, Clem. A second verse. So let's all go to the bunker and have ourselves a snack. That's the first part. But to your point, Seth, get your ass to the bunker. We are under attack.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, it's like the song doesn't have a sense of urgency yet, and while I get that we're trying to make it like hey, look at us, it's Lockstitch, we're good guys, but it does need to have that sense of like we are under attack. You need to get to safety. Protect your loved ones.
Yes. It's very important.
I think a swear does like convey the point though.
This is serious, and the tone needs to be there. Yes.
Is it get
Now,
the
I'm
fuck to the
thinking-
bunker or get your ass to the bunker?
I feel like
I
get
feel
your
like-
ass is a little better.
Yeah, I feel like get your ass, and you don't need to
Perhaps.
double and say get your fucking ass, but get your ass. Yes. Yes. I like that. I like the sound of that. It also rolls off the tongue better. Like it'll go smoothly.
We don't want the ESS on our butts.
no
The Echo
no.
Sensibility Squad.
Yeah, not on our ass. We don't need that. We need to get safety first.
No.
So-
All right. I've had an idea. Another idea for the song. So we can't just end it there.
No, need more.
We need to give them a sense of safety, a sense of being protected. So what if we end it with get yourself to safety so Lockstitch can fight back.
Yes,
Oh.
I like that.
It flows
like
and
that.
works with it. It reminds them who is protecting them.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
do
That's
believe
very
that is a
good,
good
and that's
idea.
matter of fact to the point. Very clear. Explains. I like that.
Puts
But
us
no,
in
And it's all
convey-
singable.
So before
Conveys
we
that
hand this
you
off,
aren't
go.
the ones that started this, which is very important.
This is
You didn't
true.
start the fight. You're just finishing it.
Yep.
Okay, so for us to be able to like hand this off to Maestro, we're gonna need somebody to like sing me a demo. Somebody hit me with all 3 verses, please.
I can, but like I do actually need the words in front of me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I remember what those words were.
Okay. 'Cause I feel like Ammon came up with a good melody.
I was just thinking of the "Let's all go to the lobby" jingle, you know.
yeah. Like I could change it a little bit, but like I feel like we got this. There it is, man. Man, if I was better at writing
So,
music, I
the
would just
first
do the
bar-
thing.
Is let's all go to the bunker and have yourself a snack.
Okay.
Then it is let's all get. And Nika suggested it's get your butt to the bunker
Yes.
because we are under attack.
That rolls off good.
And then the last part is, sorry, would you say ether?
I'm just gonna go with hunker down in safety so Lockstitch can fight back.
Okay.
Funny story, I don't know how to spell safety.
Accidentally put have ourselves instead of get yourself, but I mean, I'm like putting this in a notepad.
Absolutely.
Suddenly got the tune of "Safety Dance" now, and that's also
Oh.
entertaining.
Oh, how'd that go? How'd that go? How'd
You
that
can
go?
get your butt.
Yeah.
You can get your butt inside because your friends.
Because your friends don't get in, then they're all gonna die.
Yeah. We can have turn. Like, let's get this one first.
SSSSA. Hey, that's like I couldn't fucking remember how to spell safety dance if I just learned that. It's like, I've known how to spell safety all this time. It was inside me the whole time.
The song was inside you all along.
Let's go.
The fun thing is, I was not expecting us to spend this much time in the ether meeting, but I have a lot of the city mapped out, so we can we got a lot of things we get to do.
Mhm.
But all right. So is it Clem? Clem, are you hitting me with the?
I can. But are we doing the same melody, or are we like is there? Am I improving?
I think it's perfectly fine to use the "Let's all get to the lobby" one, right? It's on theme.
'Cause I don't know the
it's funny.
song, but that's what I heard. So
Oh yeah, it definitely felt like it.
let me see. Let me read it. See if I can do it all to the same melody and riff a little bit. I am now nervous. Oh my
I
god!
need you to know that Ammon is
You got
back
this.
at
You're gonna do
dancing.
great.
You're singing.
Oh shit!
I'm just picturing Seth in the background beatboxing.
Oh man, it would be
Seth,
so
can you
much
let me
better
on
though
Buns and Cats?
if I had a backing track though, I could actually do better. But let's see. Oh now I'm nervous. Oh my god. Am I ever gonna do it? I'm sorry. Now I'm too nervous.
Yeah, if you're too nervous, absolutely. We'll just say it happens. Absolutely, you don't have to.
It's like, let's all go to the bunker and get yourselves a snack. Get your butt to the bunker because we're all under attack. Hunker down in safety so Lockstitch can fight back. And then repeat. Verse.
We have.
Verse. Oh, God.
And it's just like, send it.
Ether, standing ovation.
Huh, I was like blushing the entire time.
It's like when Clem perspires, does it smell like more citrusy?
I mean, his inner body fluids are mostly like acid, so like he in general smells like citrus. So like I guess you're getting a little bit more of a citrusy little.
Like Peanut,
Very
like
refreshing.
grabs his little like recording device. Peanut still uses the crystal type recording devices though, because he doesn't trust the science
Ooh.
ones.
Ooh.
Cassette tapes make him uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but like crystal cassette tapes seem.
I'd record everything on crystals. If you just told me it's magic, I would appreciate it way more. It's
Yeah,
every time
yeah.
somebody tells me that, like, oh no, what that does is there's a magnetic band on this that recorded the vibrations. I'm like, fuck you.
It's magic.
This is Peanut's point of view and Alan's point of view.
I agree. It's very much magic. Like I out of character, I remember doing that shit as a kid. Now that shit was magic. Yes. Also in character,
Anyway.
yes.
Peanut grabs the crystal. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get this to Ceylon. Seth, you have said we have a week to go, or 20 years.
Yes.
Excellent.
One of the
Cool.
two.
We'll plan for the week, but in case it is 20 years, the Maester will have a lot of time to get the song right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he hops down from the desk. He's like, thank you very much, Ether. I'm gonna get this to Ceylon. And get her to, like, record us a version of it. He comes back, he's just like, also, you look great today. Then hops down again.
Thank you, darling. You look fabulous as well.
He just, like, twirls one of his curls. So stop it. Oh, I mean, fuck, that handles you guys' PR. As long as you do everything else we decided to do today,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have that part of the mission done. Like,
Ooh.
all you have to do is set up.
Okay.
We at least accomplished one thing right so far.
I'm gonna count that as you guys basically having, like, rolling a 20, because Clem sung it. And, like, if you sing on the game for a role that would, like, for something that requires singing, then you just rolled a 20. I don't care how, like, good you think you sing. You just have a 20.
I love singing. I just have like nerves, and I'm like, oh god, oh no, oh shit. It was very fun. I'll do it again. But oh god, the nerves.
And as they leave Ether's office, they just hear Ether mumbling something about dancing clams before the door shut.
Oh, dancing.
Fucking, we're getting soap in here. Like,
Yeah, it's like-
don't you worry, soap. Like, you're gonna have to record this separately.
Clementine's like, brother, do the dance.
it's Ceylon's voice, like, in just a video of fucking, like, dressed up, like, in the full clam suit. It very much looks like Let's All Go to the Lobby art style. It's like Clem in a row, not Clem, Cash in a row of other people dressed like oysters.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the prettiest oyster of them all.
Oh,
You know what? I love that for him.
me too. Me too. Clementine loves that for his brother.
Have fun with that, Cash.
You got this, bro. Thumbs up. Both
You're
thumbs
welcome,
up.
Cash. We did this for you.
Like, love you, brother.
I fucking can't wait for the industrial remix of "Let's All Go to the Lobby" by fucking 3 Vampires and a Goth Girl. It's gonna be so sick. I'm trying to think of exactly what it'd sound like right now. Have you guys ever heard Ultra Numb by Blue Stall? If you haven't, that's fine. Look it up at some point.
Okay.
Like, I'm picturing that. Or there's a song Rockstar by Blue Stall. He's like one of my favorite industrial guys.
Okay.
It just might be me. Nobody panic. Alright. So, this is, like, up at the top. You guys all look up. It just says day 1 of 7.
Dawn of the first day.
Dawn of the first day. You guys have... Where are we going around the city? Who are we trying to, like, get on board with this? Because, yeah, you guys are going to have an announcement. And the city folk do trust you all for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Are we, like, gonna first start, like... Are we gonna make the map for everybody to get out or get safely to it? Which means wandering the streets and finding it. Are we gonna try to find, the points of magic? Are we gonna nominate some civilians? What's the plan? What is day 1?
Yeah.
Or actually, I think this is day 2. You guys all get to go, like, have a night's sleep and, like, wake up the next day after having a conversation with Ether, which took 6 hours.
We're all eating brunch now, deciding what to do.
Oh, sweet. Let's get to the brunch room real quick.
Oh yeah, Clementine would have made some little like scones for like just snack like for brunch. Just have with it. Yeah.
That's like, hold on. I definitely have a map for brunch.
Yeah, brunch. Let's go. And then during brunch, we can just be discussing. Oh yeah, like what are steps? Like yeah, or like pick the map or pick people. Because I feel like we can like I guess make that map and then like when we pick the people, we can also like show them like where the routes are and make sure they know and understand. So like when people are needing to be like taken to the bunker, like they will also know for sure and have a good grasp on it and the routes.
I believe the first step would be to identify where the magic is.
Yes, we can
to
do that for
ensure
sure.
that our
Yes.
map is as safe, our routing is as safe as possible.
Yes, that's good first.
I was thinking the same thing because we don't want to accidentally lead people straight into the
No.
the
I'm
bait.
just thinking when we get to that step though, that's also a
Precisely.
thing. So like for sure, yes, we can do that first. 'Cause that's gotta know like where's what and yes.
This is a
That was my
classy
idea for that.
establishment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Krieg's at Market Square, Silver Thimble Edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fancy. It's more fancy than all of the rest of them. You guys do get a complimentary plate of Falafel Papa Juniors.
Ooh. Remember these?
Yeah, Krieg's at Market Square has been doing amazing since the telethon, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're getting a cut of this.
Sorry, who's getting a cut?
I was hoping, Clem would be getting a cut
For what?
for winning the telethon. You won the...
Oh. I don't know if that's what that was, but like I know Krieg did want to add the melon,
I can't remember what everybody's recipes were
and
because
I was okay
kinda-
with that.
You should at least have your name on it.
No, it's fine. If you want it, he also wanted more flavors. I'm happy to do that.
I can't find my artwork for the Falafel Papa Jr.,
Oh.
which makes me so sad.
Oh no.
It's like one of the worst things I've ever created, though.
Uh-huh. I remember a little bit of what, like Clementine will just be eating it though, like no problem. But I'm like, ugh.
The waiter
It's
does
called-
come out with a drink for you all. Like it's a brunch drink. It's like a mimosa.
Yeah.
You can all immediately tell it smells of. This is a capital A. It's served everywhere in the Silver Thimble right now. It is the Silver Thimble's big taste sensation. It tastes like adventure. You guys are pretty sure that you've seen Cash do a commercial for this item.
Oh yeah.
I found it.
Yay.
Waffle Papa Jr. for everybody.
Oh my god.
I love that. I actually
It
don't, but
looks
I do. At the same
Really
time.
not. It looked good until you zoomed in on it.
Oh yeah.
No,
You
I
gotta
think that
zoom
made it
in
look
as you
better.
eat it.
That made it look better. Clementine just taking a huge ass bite of it though. He's like, delicious.
Those little like peppers scream the whole time. Don't
Yeah,
worry. Don't worry.
he's-
They're just
he's like-
delicious.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I was about to say, he's like, delicious. he is unfazed.
That's how you
He
tell
is-
ghost peppers are ripe in this world.
Oh, nice. They screaming. Just screaming their state of being. They're ready.
I love the fact that Patagon loved the spice, but hated the fact that they screamed at him.
Yeah.
Pollux and Kasser have done a commercial for the Falafel Papa Jr.,
Yes. They did that.
which implies there's a Falafel Papa Senior out there.
Oh man, what's that one look like?
Oh no!
Is it with more like? Oh, I wonder what that one looks like. Yes. Also delicious, I bet. Shit.
All sitting around drinking your capital A's. If you want, like, don't worry,
Yes.
we say that the virgin capital A's, but they do. If you do drink them, that you do get like that heightened sense of adventure, like boiling up in you. Like, it's to me, it feels like whenever you just take too much caffeine, but all it does make you want to like a little bit twitchy. But it's just like it makes you want to do.
I see. I'm method acting right now then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I personally would not like these pepper things, but Clementine loved them, and also the adventure. Yeah, and I'm also yes, halfway there.
I don't know if my breakfast should be a cocktail and a giant stuffed fucking like jalapeno popper scenario, but you
Listen.
know what?
It's fine.
I vacationed in Palm Springs. That's exactly the kind of fucking morning brunch you'd get.
Yeah, I'm okay with
Thank
that.
God. The number one thing I wanted to do was have Lockstitch like feel more like Florida.
Palm Springs, California.
There we go.
Sorry.
I got that one mixed up. My bad.
I would. But
I
now
was,
I know.
in my head, I was thinking Orlando is what you said. All right. So where do we want to go? Like, where are we searching for magic?
Yeah.
If that's the first step.
First step.
Oh, actually, yeah. You guys can just turn on your like things and just go around town.
Yeah.
All right. So let me make sure I have tokens everywhere I need to go, and not the Falafel Papa Jr. one.
We just are taking the Falafel Papa Jr. on an
You
adventure
guys,
today.
absolutely. If that's the snacks that they have.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a to-go thing too.
Yeah, we
Clementine
got
also
it to
has
go. Yeah.
to-go. It's a hand food. Like I'm holding my still. I also got desserts. So
Oh shit! What does Kriegs at Market Square have as desserts?
I don't know because
The only
what
thing we know
does he-
about his restaurant is it serves falafel.
Well, I know he wanted to add the malasadas.
There we go.
So, and I'm okay with
Specifically
helping
the
with
one
that.
from that one Pokemon card.
Well, yes, if sure, it's good. Like whatever
Alright.
he wanted, I would have helped him make that. So.
I am down with that decision. So before I just like start teleporting us around the Silver Thimble, do we all know any places around the Silver Thimble that we would want to visit? Because I've made a bunch of maps. So like, hopefully we can like see some things. Like, let me move us to this one real quick, and then gotta remove. So we are at the Silver Thimble. Like, what would you all like to see around the city? That's right, Rupert. Apparently Rupert is here. Getting very drunk.
Did he ever play with that rubber band?
Peanut?
Yeah. Actually, any
Oh.
of them. Does anybody play with the rubber band that I left?
If nobody did, Ammon definitely is like fidgeting with it.
Yeah, Clementine would have too, but
It's
there
for
you
the
go.
cat. It's a cat rubber band.
Yeah. I mean, fox is kind of like cat, right? No, I'm kidding. But like,
No, they are. They're more cat than dog.
yeah. So I was like, I don't know. Like, a fox is a fox, but
I do see Ammon as being quite catty.
You're so right, darling.
So yeah, is there anything you guys want to see? Like, I can just warp us around, but like, if you guys have a spot that you particularly want to go to first.
Yeah, I have
Do
no
we
idea.
have a
Sounds
map
Uh,
of? Do we have a map of just the silver thimble, like a deep, like a in-depth map?
We do not. Like, not in real life.
Yeah.
the if we're looking for places of high magic, the 2 word trees are probably a good place to start.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The word trees for sure.
Well, that's good news. I have both those.
Yeah. That's what was
That
my
just
first.
feels like a
thought, too.
safe bet.
Yeah. See, and then if anything, if they do come up as high, we can comparison to see if anything's lower and higher. Because those would definitely be a good point.
Oh yeah, so you these are incredibly magical. Like no doubt to that. It's up there as a thing as a point of threat. I don't think it's any rules necessary around. So this is Vatna's tree. Like this is the tree that Vatna planted that came out of another world. This is it is incredibly magical. The academy is right next door. Like these are all a bunch of like homes, and then Lockstitch is on the other side of it. Actually, can you all roll me a 20-sider?
All right.
Oh yeah, you guys are nailing this one.
Sorry to one up you again, Osiria.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wait, that was-
absolutely. Like 4, 6. Oh, go ahead. You all see, like Ammon, through while you guys are walking around. This is definitely an incredibly magical target. Absolutely. On like you guys all are carrying around your little Patagon plushies. Which, like, why did we decide to make all of our detectives look like Patagon? It's just, and also why did we decide to like hand knit them all? It's decisions I'll never fully know.
Oh man, if it, like I would have loved to make it so add like little things. Yeah, it's fun.
You see the corruption coming. Like it's still quite a ways off, but you can tell that it's coming. Couple of things via the water from the south. Like, it does appear to be heading this way. It's kind of spread out. No, you rolled an 18. I'll give it. And you all succeeded. You can tell that this creature that is coming is all one mass, and it is already a corrupted creature. It is swimming around underwater. Because, like, I'm giving you an 18. So, like, these are things that you can use to prepare you guys yourself. It is some kind of aquatic creature, and it appears very, very large. But, again, a single entity. Unlike all the crows from yesterday. Like, it is coming, it is being drawn here to the magic of the silver thimble. It seems to be slow and meandering, but it is making its way here.
Okay.
Let me know if I'm just being too extra. which is typical. Do you think we could plant some sort of like traps on the water to kind of maybe slow it down or at least damage it a little bit?
Perhaps something to lower its defenses before we have to attack it head on.
And I think while we're looking too, we could also probably see like where on the shoreline also is know exactly what might be going for and set the traps there. And all like wherever possible, but I feel like that's a good idea to set traps. Slow it down.
But does that make us look too totalitarian? Again, I'm stressed about this.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we're
true.
going by the same line as before,
Totalitarian. All right, I got it. Sorry, everybody.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
or
Economical.
fascist. I think the
Alright.
word is fascist.
Fascist is a pretty strong one too. Like fascist is like the fear. Fascist is what Channel 6 is going to say about you if you guys aren't careful.
I mean, we used Nazi earlier. I don't see why fascist isn't.
Fascist is like it's the more correct word. Nazi isn't like Nazis don't exist in this world because I wouldn't ever let them, but we technically know about the word Nazi because a character that knows of Nazis, but you know, it's not a slur because everybody can say it, but it's just like you don't want to be called it. Here's the other tower, by the way, everybody. It's the tree that doesn't look like a tree, but it is.
Yes.
That is as much a tree as the other one is a tree. It is a telescoping radio tower that has crystals. It's both those things. This is a library inside. It's all a bunch of crystals.
So lead it to the library and catch the library on fire is what I'm hearing from right now.
No.
We know that this fire is fireproof, though. This library is fireproof, though. Well, I mean, the library can burn down, but the stuff inside is saved on, like, tubes. I guess they melt. You know, live your best life.
Can we identify which one is higher in magic, or are they about the same?
You know what? You four tell me right now. Like, so right now, both of those trees are becoming set into this world's reality. So they are both radiating a ton of magic. You four can tell me which one is more magical right now. So just so we know, Vatna's tree, the rainbow color one that used to have a sexy ass, but it did not carry over when it grew bigger, turns out. Or maybe it's just the other side. I don't know. I don't know why people were so horny for the tree, they just were. That one is responsible for the cards. Like, all the cards are just leaves of that tree. Like, changing fate. This one, Akana's, has nothing to do with the cards that we use. This helps us with all of our communication magic. It helps all of you, and it also holds all of the information for the silver thimble. We put all of our files through here. They're also safe as long as, like, nobody's hacking this thing. But people do get into our communications once in a while.
I don't know how you guys feel, but personally, I feel like Vatna's tree would be the more magical one, connected to like the natural magic and stuff, and the changing fates.
I could see an argument for both, but yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I agree.
But feel free to, smack him on and be like, "Hey, you dumb bitch!"
No, I agree.
Alright, so we know that the monster's going to be coming for this tree. this is the direction it's going to be coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to come down here as you guys are making your plans. 1 second. Trying to get my tokens out, but it's not working. Little guy comes out of his house and he just like sees you four. And it's still like before noon. He's dressed to go off to work. He works at Fish Tinger. Just got his uniform on. And he just sees you all. He just like gives a little wave. Are you guys wearing like hard hats? Are you wearing your like hats? Your safety officer hats that you were talking about?
I mean, we could be Clementine would have made hats, so probably would have made some, and then also some to give out after.
Osiria probably wouldn't be, just because she doesn't really do hats in general.
Okay.
Is Clem crying? When Osiria like hands Clem hands Osiria a hat. Osiria's like, yeah, thanks, and just like doesn't put it on. Clem behind Osiria all day, just like staring daggers into the back of Osiria's head.
He never, like, I feel like he knows Osiria, like, well, where he'd be like, oh, he would make her one, but he knows she wouldn't wear it. So, like, honestly, if anything, he'd be like, give it to Maple. Like, maybe he likes the hat, or maybe Apollo would like the hat. He's just like, I know you don't like hats, but I made it for you anyway.
I mean, she still appreciates the, like, thought, but...
Yeah, like, he knows she doesn't like the hat, like, wear hats, but he'd still make her, like, at least so she could, like, put it somewhere else and have one.
Like, it's really weird that you labeled it make make the silver thimble safe again. I don't know why you just like why Masa is like huge. And why is it a red hat?
Why is it a weird? Why is it a weird hat? I don't. Is that the material I had? Probably. I don't know. Why is it red? No, I don't know. Like, I feel like he would have customized them a little bit though.
Absolutely, that hat's gonna look much better than MAGA hats. I was just fucking around.
Yeah, I don't know what that, but like, yeah, like he would have just been like, oh, like I feel like he would have customized them for and so forth. But he did make some general ones to give out for people that we choose. Like, because he wanted to make a hat. That's a fun thing for him. It's like, I love making hats. My grandma used to make hats. I love hats. He says, also wearing another hat over his hat. I love
a hat on a hat on a hat.
Well, he has a briar crown, so he's also, I'm wearing this, and I have a hat. Safety hat.
Everybody wakes up getting ready to go to work. They're coming out their doors. They got their lunch pails in hand and stuff, and they're just like, oh.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, what brings everybody to this neck of the wood? Like, we don't really see you guys outside that much. Like, not on this street. We thought you guys had houses in. You're looking for a place to stay? Like, you guys moving out? Looking for a nice apartment? There's a free space up there.
We are... Oh, go ahead.
We are actually in the midst of doing some plans, safety plans for the city in case of, dangers occur or stuff. We thought it would be apparent to set plans up and try to help you guys stay safe.
Good. That's a solid idea.
Yeah.
So like, you gonna give us guns? No on the guns.
No guns. We don't need guns.
No guns, but we could probably the baseball bats. I don't know.
I mean, if you need, but like we don't. I don't think we need those. We need guns or weapons unless you want them. Then you could.
No. You'd probably be right. I don't know how to handle them, and I'd probably kill my neighbor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
absolutely
let's not
absolutely
do that.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Ideally,
That's
our
the opposite
plan
of what we
will
want.
not put any of you directly in harm's way.
No, we will be taking care of that, and we're making plans to help get you all to safety, if need be.
We have. Oh, okay. All right. If need be, is something coming? Do you guys need to tell us something?
Oh, actually, do we? Should we talk about that
Ammon
now, or?
shows him the clipboard that he's writing notes on, and it's all in hieroglyphics. So he's just like, yeah, we got this stuff.
Ah, yes, yes.
1 second. I'm about to roll to see if this dude's a bureaumancer. He is a fucking bureaumancer.
Nice. No time to thumbs up, like hand gesture.
Just like looks at the paper and he's like, yes. Totally, absolutely. I see what you guys are doing. A little bit of PR situation.
Yes,
I got you. I'm with you. Like elbow.
You get it. You get the vibe, right?
I get it.
Actually, like,
It's just
offers a safety hat. Like, would you like
Oh.
to help?
I'm like me part of this. Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
We are
he
looking
has
for
his safety
citizens.
hat and he tucks it on. His like little bear ears come poking right through two little slots that like Clem that has pre-made in the hat.
For sure.
It's beautiful.
Gave
It's
him
like
the perfect hat.
it's great. It's amazing. And he's just like, I'm reading this. There's some great notes here. And like, I am like, let me tell you, I don't want to like butt heads with Ether. I see that you've met Ether. This is like amazing. You're from the deserts, I take it, based on this writing. It's like I'm originally from the prismatic rivers. Do you know? Are you familiar? Beautiful place. I wanted just more consistent seasons. That's all. And I heard they were building robots. They got me immediately. And he's just like, I don't know why, but I feel like this bear has acrylic nails. I just feel
Ooh.
that.
I love that. I love that for this bear.
Yeah.
And they're just
Ye-
like looking through it, like, this is really good. I think I can get everybody in this neighborhood on board. And you just made notes about that tree's the most magical tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, excellent. So whatever this creature is will be making their way down our neighborhood, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
That is our assessment.
Yeah. Coming from the waters.
He's like, that seems perfectly safe. And like these are sound plans, and there are snacks
Yes.
at the. Okay. He like
There will be.
he sees the part that is just like the song is written out. He's just like, let's all get to the bunker. All right, no, yeah, I can feel it. I feel it. It's like this is simple. Like this is amazing. All of the neighborhood brethren. I'm the neighborhood watch. My name is Bernie.
Nice to meet you, Bernie.
Puts their hand out, like very much like not a handshake, but puts their hand in your hand for you to like not actually kiss the back of their hand, but that situation. Like, excellent. What we're gonna do is we are going to set this up as the special, like, we're gonna call this a red threat area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is due to magical threats. This part of town needs to be a little bit more protected. Now, I believe. Could the Silver Thimble help us out with? Could Lockstitch help us out with that? Reinforce some of these areas. Make this area specific, more protected, because we are so magical. You understand?
Yeah.
I do believe that was part of our plan, was it not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like,
Yes.
for sure. That's yep. Like as yes. Is it's like rest assured, like yes. That's yes. Safe.
Lockstitch will be doing their part to make sure this area remains unharmed and undamaged.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing this. Oh, love it. Now, I will evacuate our people as long as we get that promise for further defending like sharing up our defenses.
Oh yes, for sure. Like as part of Team Guard, no, I personally I will make sure that we'll protected like and prepared for that. Like I will. Yes.
Now,
Have my
your
word.
notes are unclear. Do we need to hide in 7 days, or 6 days, or 20 years?
I think we're yes.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like I feel within the 6 days to be safe. Because just
Within 6 days.
yes,
We-
yes, 6 days seems to be the yes.
Just like they Bernie puts his hand out to like shake everybody's hand. It's just like, well, then I think we are under a pretty solid agreement. Nothing happens to our homes, and you have our utmost respect.
And Osiria will shake his hand and say, "It is wonderful to have you along with us on this project."
Clementine will also shake after.
Oh, meeting so many interesting people today.
Ooh.
This is like you guys hear just panting breath of somebody like running to catch up with you.
Oh, who is that? Clementine would take a look. Who is that?
1 second, trying to get the token.
Okay.
It's like you see a guy wearing a shrimp mask come running up the alley carrying a big camcorder over his shoulder.
Oh.
He's just like, okay. Oh, I'm exhausted. Hold on 1 second. Hold this. And he hands Osiria the big camcorder and just starts breathing heavy.
Alright.
And it's like, okay. I'm Mags. I'm your cameraman. I was
yes.
hired to make sure you guys look amazing. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Oh, well, we just got our first volunteer.
Shrimp salute. All right. So, okay. Oh, he takes the camcorder back. He's like, everybody, line up. Give me a good picture. What are we doing here? Can we get a handshake between the? Is this with the safety representatives? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late.
No, it is quite alright.
It's okay.
Like, all right. And so he records all of this. Like, goes great. And he just, like, thumbs up. He's like, all right. Whew. And, like, he catches his breath. It's like, and, like, Bernie's just like, well, I'm going to head off to work. Well, I'm going to tell all the union all there. And this plane's going to hit us and we're all going to die.
Oh, no, no.
It's just like, this part of the city will be cleared out for you. Did you, as soon as you finish that map that you made a note about, please give us deliver it to me and I'll get it to everybody in town.
Of course.
As one of our safety volunteer representatives, of course, you'll get access to a bunch of the plans and things that we
Yes.
develop.
Absolutely. He's very excited about this.
Yay.
Like, Bernie is a bureaumancer, but he doesn't act like he doesn't do any like law. Like, it's just like it's his hobby.
Aw, nice. It's a cool hobby.
Being able to read any language.
It's very nifty.
Alright, so what is next? Is it to go to the docks and set traps? Is it to finish the map?
To save on some time, do you want to split up, have two of us go set traps and the other two focus on the map? Do you guys think that would be, or do you feel like we have enough time for us to do it all?
The more time we have left over, the better. If
Yeah.
we believe we can, if we can still handle things while being split.
If we already have a map available of the area, all that needs to be added is the correct way to go, which shouldn't
Yeah,
be
the
difficult
routes.
with everybody's combined knowledge. I think the traps would take more effort and more time. That should be done priority wise, but if getting maps done is more of a printing thing than anything else.
Hmm.
There should already be maps of the area. Just routes need written in.
Okay, and do we have those routes doing that, or?
If we have
Um,
civil engineers available, looks to Clem, SIM card. If you
Mm.
internal civil engineers that know the area very, very well, they
I
could.
mean, Clementine would actually,
or you,
like, because I feel
you should have no
a lot.
problem creating
Yeah,
the route.
true. That's true. Because like I feel like yeah. Because I don't. Yeah, that's the thing too. 'Cause in general, like I always imagine like checks and he kind of like walks around everywhere, so he would know the area very well. So like honestly, I think he would like if he were to like be making the time, like he would actually just be checking manually, like oh yeah, we go here and here, but like he doesn't really be doing that. But in his head, like he would like okay, this is actually the safest route, and where it's going to be attacked. If from here to here, safest way. Like he can do that, I think. He
give
would-
me 2d20, Clem.
Okay.
Take the higher, obviously.
Okay, so let's see. I'm nervous. Okay.
Okay, so a tough choice. I think, Clem, you have a pretty good idea of the city. The only problem with it is everything in the city changes so quickly, and you
Yeah,
guys
that's what I was
do go out on so many missions.
Yep. That's why he does it
So-
regularly.
Yeah, so the map is like I think the tough choice here is you either guess, which does make the exact location a little trickier. Like some houses are gonna be along the line
Mhm.
that you didn't expect. And I don't like I think we can evacuate everybody. That's not the problem, but the path might not be the simplest path. Like if it decides to just go over the roads, your map doesn't show some of the houses that are in the way. Or like alternatively, Clem realizes this. Either we
Yeah.
can go forward or Clem realizes this and has to like wander the town and get up to date map.
Yeah, no, like for sure. Like I feel like and also me personally, but time like he's like, okay, actually though while I need to like actually double check. Like he's gonna have this written out if possible, but I need to fine tune this and he's going to actually be going around and like double checking these routes and making sure this is the right way and if not reroute it a little bit to where it's all like correct. So at least even though this is an upcoming emergency, at least for like and like for what's coming right now, it is going to be like safe and fluid and smooth and there's no risk. So second one for sure, but that's why he's going to be like okay, actually no, I have to fix it. Like he's going to make that like I said, he's going to like do that, but he's going to be double checking and like fixing that. Like that's what he's doing. He wants it to be thorough and secure and safe for everybody, and having even little like minor inconveniences and hiccups like that, he's not okay with that he's worried that it's a safety thing. Not okay with there being any mistakes for this. He wants to make sure the routes are seamless, correct. It's gonna be, going. It's gonna be fixing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we are gonna fix that. So Clem, you cannot make rolls for setting the traps because Clem,
That's
like
fine.
you can be there to map things out, but like
Yeah, I'll
Clem's
be
gonna
taking care of that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So let me get us to the docks real fast.
I would have liked to help with the traps, but that's okay.
So Clem, as you're making the maps here, like we make it to the docks, and based on our like sensors, we know that whatever it is going to be coming from the waters this direction. Like, it's going to come, it's going to land somewhere, and it's going to head to the tree, which is going to be behind you. That is the directions that we see. Now, a couple things for you. The docks are full of boats. Tons of boats. And we know boats set fire all the time. That's why the insurance agencies are so crazy. That's why insurance costs so much money in this world. Boats are basically just combustible. You might even see one burst into flames as you stand here.
Somebody really needs to get on that.
Fucking sailors are just the number one what is it, ice fishing is one of the most dangerous professions. This one's significantly same kind of danger, but just for anybody that ever sets foot on a boat.
New fear unlocked.
Oh.
Welcome to the club.
Mm-hmm. Clementine is just diligently jotting.
There's a
So,
swan boat out there. Just
Oh, nice
swan boat, swan boat, swan boat.
How about
as long as nobody is living on their boat, which I have a feeling there are people who do.
there it goes.
By the way, don't recommend. Not a good time. Getting these people out of their boats before, well, we can't just tell people what to do. Suggesting, hey, something might be coming. You should go somewhere, maybe, perhaps? And get this bay cleared out.
We might need to have a volunteer here, too?
Mm. Oh, have... Okay.
Yeah, maybe
okay,
looking around for somebody.
Oh yeah, there's tons of people out here. This is where a lot of the people that used to live in Dyad have ended up. Some people are starting to move back to Dyad though. So there's a bunch of frogs living in their little houseboats. Blueberries also lives in the houseboat, but
Is there
also lives in this dock.
Is there any dock operations manager building?
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody that could do it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look for something like that. Look for something official.
The word official for Lockstitch is kind of tricky, but for the Silver Thimble. But sure, there's a bigger building.
Let's check there, guys. There could be somebody official that could assist us with stuff, operations, logistics.
Yeah, so you walk in and there's a little salamander guy standing behind a counter. He's got a ton of keys. You need to rent a boat?
Not quite. Ammon, do you still have your notes?
Yes, no, pass the clipboard.
Have these been translated to common at all?
No.
No, they are all in hieroglyphics.
Do you have a bureaumancer here that we could speak to for a moment?
He's just bureaumancers. Gross. Ugh. Feel like they're always reading me. We don't need no stinking lawyers. All we need is a boat and a handshake. I got boats, you got coins, I got keys. You need a fast one? That one's pretty quick. This one is 50% less likely to catch fire. I promise.
Oh, that's a good deal. Wait, no. We need to speak about a few things. Amon, I can't read your handwriting either. This is worse than Vatna's.
Oh, I'm okay. And Amon will take the clipboard back and begin just translating it. He'll just say everything that we've discovered so far and planned.
The fact that Ammon writes in pictographs and that Beomancer could read it means that Beomancer, like whatever writing that guy knows how to read, is different than whatever writing K knows how to read. Because K can't read pictographs. But that guy could.
That's neat.
Huh.
I think you just told us that the written language of side 16 is pictographs.
Ooh.
Well, see, that was established the last time I played because it was that joke, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep with that. So I've just been like, it's my canon now. As Ammon only knows how to write in hieroglyphics.
18, my bad. I keep saying 16, but it is 18. The idea of Ammon turning into like Chad Kroger from Nickelback and just showing this fucking dock worker, look at this pictograph!
Yeah.
Well, game's over, guys. That's a good place to end it.
Ah, shit. Okay.
That's just how everything's done now. Can't top that. Sorry.
Oh, can't hear him.
Technical difficulties, maybe?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not showing him as muted on the
Mm-mm.
He says he's working on it.
Discord.
Okay.
Nobody panic.
Nope. Wait
I can
patiently.
hear him talking in the other room, but I don't know what he's saying.
Oh.
He says he's lighting up, but it's not working. He's gonna like bop out and go back.
Better? Worse?
Yes.
Yes. Hear you again.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh,
Woo!
no.
That was weird.
Does that mean
but-
nobody got to hear my look at this pictograph joke?
Oh, we heard.
That was the
We did
last
get
thing
through
we
that.
heard.
Yeah, that was the last
thing.
thing we heard.
Last
and then
thing.
That's it. Don't quote and fuck. Oh, I stepped on my mic cord right here. I see what happened.
Oh.
That
I
would do
unplugged
it.
my mic.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Akana. We got it. All right. So, Chad Croker, our salamander friend here, is like looking at your pictographs, and every time he does, it just keeps making him laugh.
That made me laugh.
He's just like, okay, all right. I see lots of pictures here. Now, give me, like, of course I understand this. Of course I do. But can you like explain it to my secretary over here? And he just grabs one of the frogs walking by.
Okay, fast version. The water here? You see the water, right? Big monster coming. We're trying to make a plan to keep everyone safe, right? So we need
Monster, I live in the water. It's like,
Please remain calm. We will
it's-
handle the situation.
Derek! This one like pokes its head up. It's like, there's a water monster. It's like, we live in the water.
Hey, this might actually work. Just scare everybody away from it.
Well,
Mm.
no. Remember,
And then lie and say we didn't do it.
No.
this is not good for PR, and I really
No.
should not be the one to talk, is what I'm learning in my career here.
It's just, Chad like calms him. Don't worry. I'm sure they have a plan. You have a
Mhm.
plan, all right? Not just like look at the graph.
Yeah.
Look at my pictograph.
They stare at your pictograph. They're like, "Is this going to tell us how to kill a monster?"
This is gonna tell you how to. We're making plans to get you guys to safety. Because we're trying to keep you all safe. We will be taking care of the monster. You have nothing to worry about.
How reassuring do we think Ammon was in that moment? Do we think Ammon needs to make a roll to see how reassuring he was to these frogs?
I guess
Or
it
do we-
depends on how powerful holding that pictograph looks.
True.
You do look like you have a certain sense of authority. Anytime somebody shows me something I can't read.
See, goodbye.
Like, I absolutely love when somebody shows up and just like, look at this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't read it, but I'm sure it's important.
Yeah.
The frogs sit down like cross-legged on the ground. It's like, okay, tell us how we defeat this monster.
Again, you don't have to worry about defeating the monster. Lockstitch will be taking care of that. We are offering everyone a safe route into a bunker that will keep everyone safe.
Yes.
Mhm,
Our
mhm.
plan.
We got a
is-
whole song and everything.
Oh, that's nice. What can you give me a little taste of the song? Like, this is Chad Kroger. She's like, I'm a bit of a musician. Like I started a group like on Pennyfront. I'm a solo artist. I'm branching out.
I'm not gonna make
He
Clem
hands you
sing
a
again.
acoustic guitar.
I mean, passes on the baton. It's your turn. If
He's
you
like,
want.
don't worry, I can play acoustic. And he's like, do you need
Yeah.
do you need Wonderwall?
Maybe. Anyways.
I wish you would
That's right.
get
I did
into
say
the bunker,
maybe.
my friend.
Oh,
Let's
my-
all go to the bunker and get ourselves a snack. Let's all go to the bunker. Oh, I forgot the lyrics already. That's all I got.
I can put it in the workshop. So we have it. I did
Just see
paste.
Chad starts like getting it like, hold on, I gotta get my fingering right for this one. It's just like,
It's in workshop now.
I do love the fact that you forgot the lyrics to it.
Yeah, that's why I wrote them down.
Okay. Amon's gonna give the singing a try now. Let's all go to the bunker and get yourself a snack. Get your butt to the bunker because we're all under attack. Hunker down in safety so Lockstitch can fight back.
Okay, Lockstitch is gonna do the. Why didn't you just tell us Lockstitch was gonna do the fighting?
I do feel
It
like
can only be
did,
said
but
in
I
song.
digress.
Oh, it's just like, it's like, you just obviously a catchy tune. Let's all go. Like, yeah, let's all. What about my home? Do you promise to protect my home? Like, do we need to get that out of the water? How do we get our houses out of the water? I live there. Is it going to be like a pollution situation? Like, is there like... boats are incredibly flammable, you understand this.
Yeah, speaking of that, have you guys looked into any type of industry to maybe not make things quite so flammable? Like, how much oil do you rub on these every day?
You have to keep red barrels on the deck of your ship for luck.
That's what. Clementine's like not even here. He's making the notes and doing the routes, but he would have said that if he was there. I don't know if he's there, but it's like, oh god. But no.
Like somewhere Clementine just feels intense fear and has
Yeah,
no
he's
idea
like,
why.
he's like, I feel like I'm missing something very important. I gotta this route, and he's putting down little like posts too, also as he's going. So while he's making this route, just so they're there. But he's gently.
Absolutely. Clem just like gets to a turn, and it's just like, that building wasn't there the last time you came down this alley.
He's like, I see. makes note of that mentally, but then
Oh, man.
reroutes.
What is it though, Clem? What is that building? Is it a shop?
I mean, I feel like is it in this area?
Oh yeah, it can be like right next to the docks.
Okay, yeah, I feel like it could be like a shop. Maybe like it's like a shop or like a fish shop. Like they're just selling some stuff like that's normally found in this area that they kind of get together. Like it's probably a new shop. He's like, oh, this is new. I like this.
I'm also very excited myself about getting like AI sucks. Don't get me wrong, I understand, but like it's really useful for making backgrounds and stuff.
Mhm.
For this, I finally got like a style I really like for the
Ooh.
Silver Thimbles backgrounds being like colorful and anime,
Mhm.
and not like too real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clem just like gets to a street that wasn't here a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, it's growing. This is new. Makes note of that and reroutes accordingly.
Get your mustard fish here. We got mustard fish. We got human fish. We've got human fish.
I mean, that
It's
sounds
not
good.
actually human fish. It just like he
One
like
of those
holds
fish.
up a fish that looks like It's like don't worry. It looks like a person like drowning face down in the water.
Interesting fish. Yeah,
But it's just like don't worry about it. This is a predatory fish. It's just like looking for you to try to save it. And you reach in, grab its hand, it comes up, bites you, takes you underwater, drowns you, and eat you.
Are they tasty?
They are delicious. They taste a little bit like pig.
I see. I like that. Clementine is like, oh shit, I will come back for a job to do, but this looks good.
Oh, you making a map of the area?
Yes,
See-
I am. Yes, I am.
Oh,
He shows what he has so far.
I'm a bit of a cartographer myself.
Oh, any
I'm mostly
recommendation?
I've been trying to map the Big Blue.
Oh, see.
You familiar with the Big Blue?
I've heard of it. Otherwise no.
The Big Blue is an amazing place. It has nothing but the human fish is not from the Big Blue. The human fish is from a Sonnery, for the record. The mustard fish, the cumin fish, those are from the Big Blue. It's like some people say harmless, I say helpless. Aquatic creature. You can just throw a net in the sea and you catch an amazing batch every single time. But I'm trying to map it out, trying to figure out where all the good ones are. It's just like, I can give you a couple tips if you plan on going down there. If you make a big enough purchase, I can give you a hint. I know a secret.
Okay. I mean,
What
I
fish
do
are we
plan on
interested
making
in?
just
We got yeasty rollfish. We got pudding fish. And it's just like, don't be grossed out by the way that this fish looks. And it looks like a blob fish, basically.
No,
It's just
that's just delicious. Clementine's not grossed out at all.
When you pull it up, it loses all of its It's super hard in the depths of the Big Blue, but once it's on the surface, it's delicious. You can just cut it with a spoon, and he does. He's like, here, taste it. It's delightful. Don't worry, it's already dead.
Oh.
We're not hurting
yes.
it.
Thank you.
They're fresh, but
He will taste it, but he's already enamored. He's like, oh, this looks good. He really wants some of
Custardy
that
is-
fish specifically.
I think custard.
Yes,
is the
that's
best
what I was
way
imagining
of,
it. I was imagining it. Yeah, I was imagining it like custardy is like the texture of this. That's good to me. And in character, Chloe is like very. Yes, this is good. It's delicious. You want some of that fish for? I mean, is there any other kind of fish?
Absolutely. All four of you give me a fish.
Okay. Oh.
And remember,
Does it have to be a fish, or can it be something from the ocean?
It had something from the ocean, from other
Horseshoe
everything
crab.
is from the Big Blue, so it cannot be a predatory fish and cannot hurt anything.
Horseshoe crab.
Okay. Popcorn fish is very fun because I'm just picturing those as what's the word I'm looking for? Like popcorn shrimp. Or there was a Futurama episode with the poplar things. Like literally you just take a net or like take a box or like whatever, you catch a whole group of them and then let them dry out and they're just like super crunchy popcorn shrimp.
I don't know where to go with this, but I'm imagining like something with like some like rainbow scales to it.
Oh, absolutely, a 7-layer fish,
Yeah, there you go.
also known as rainbow fish. They're the delightful dessert fish, amazing texture.
I'm not sure what you called it, but what you would call it. But the first thought, instead of just like a real life fish, I thought of like, what if cat dog was a fish?
Okay. 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 And it's just like, and he points at one always like, this one doesn't sell very often. It's terrifying. it's really, the worry is nobody knows where does the waste go. You know what I mean? Everybody's really scared to eat it because they can't get out the gross line. Just like it's a very ill-conceived creature, I imagine. Whoever came up with this, just terrifying person. But as like he loads Clem's arms full of fish, he's just like, well, for my best customer, let me tell you. If you ever
Yeah, he is
find
definitely getting all
yourself,
that fish though, for sure.
if you ever find yourself in Chimerical,
Mm.
and you have means, and it's like, I don't know your life, but if you have the means, and not a lot of us do, to reach the bottom of the ocean, you get yourself all the way down there, and it's quite deep. They don't call it the Big Blue for nothing. It's just like, you will be able to find yourself a myriad of ocean life that'll just like come right into you. And down there, and he like looks back and forth. There's a sunken treasure.
Oh.
I've never seen it, but I have seen proof that it's down there. The bottom walking ships from ancient pirates. They made their way down there. I found the oars. And he holds up an ancient looking oar, and like I think honestly, he tells this story to everyone, but Clem actually might believe him in this moment because he is telling the truth. You can see the oars are kind of like grasshopper legs. Where like he's just like, see, if you work it like this, underwater it works better, and he just springs it. Everybody working together, they just launch their ships across the bottom of the ocean. Just like the one of them years ago crashed down at the bottom of the Big Blue, full of treasure. Almost as much treasure as the Liminal Vault. He nods. They were on their way to Purgos to store that treasure. But anyway, what's this map you're drawing? That's my stand.
Yeah. I was map of the area, but like I'm making a safety route because we're expecting like there's an attack coming within next 6 days, and I'm making a safety route to the bunker, so everyone can evacuate to safety while we take care of that and make sure everyone is safe and protected. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a route and going through and making sure it's all accurate because it's kind of been a while since I've been around, so I'm making sure everything's all correct and we're not gonna hit any whatchamacallit, the bumps in the road, while going through these routes and making sure it's accurate and safe and secure and everything. Just yes, that's what I'm doing. And he just show what he has, so just yeah. Kind of has like a handful of fish, and he's like, but
Is there
kind of nudges.
Is there like a dangerous situation? Are we in anything? Like I know that like I only come in once in a while.
Yeah, like I mean, like we're figuring that out right now. It's danger. It's incoming, but right now, like we know it's coming from. He points to where the water is from that direction, and heading to he points to where the word tree is. So that's the main target, and we're making a route to make sure it's we're safe while people are evacuating to be out of the way and safe when it comes, and we can fight and protect. So we're gonna take care of it, like Lockstitch. We're gonna take care of it. He kind of just I don't know if he has anything like to indicate. Like he also points to his hat. He's like, yep. He's I don't know. He's trying.
I think he's just like, this is good. There's a lot of like me that we do not live in the city. We just come here time to time. So you should, if you have a safety system, you should make sure that it's well known around the docks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody who comes in.
Yep, and while you're here too, don't worry, but make sure everyone here is gonna be safe. I mean, if you're here during the time, but if you're not, you're good.
I mean, should I leave? Should I
I
should I
think
make
you're
for the water now? I mean, I could. You just bought up most of my stock. I'm just saying. I could leave. Is it dangerous?
I mean, if you want, I feel like that's up to you. Like, if you normally, you can leave earlier if you. I mean, I honestly, I look forward to you coming back whenever you do. You have wonderful stock. Thank you for all of this. But yeah, I mean, I just don't forget to come back if you leave. But that's up to you. Don't let me steer you away. But it's.
I'm trying to think of
Heads up.
does he hear that and think maybe we should all just all of the traveling salesmen just leave during this moment.
That's the thing too. I Clementine's trying to be don't change your plans because of this. But if you do want to leave early, please do. He either way, you will be safe. He's trying to reassure safe. But if you're not normally here and you say you just want to leave, but you can always come back later. You're welcome either way to stay or leave. He's trying to get that across. I just don't. But he thinks it's okay either way, but he's not really gonna be urging. Oh, you should stay because there is imminent danger, and oh yeah, you should leave. It's I don't want to change your plans, but if you feel the best direction is to leave, be safe. That's really what matters right now. So
well, cartographer friend, you seem pretty responsible. My name's Ramon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ramon. I'm Clementine.
I'm asking you straight up here, Clementine.
Yes.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Honestly, I feel like how much do you got left? Because now I can buy your stock and you could be to safety. I really do. But please come back though. I mean, I think I appreciate your work. But if you go now, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Just be safe. Safety is priority right now.
All right. He is gonna put on his little safety officer hat, and he's just all right, guys, wrap it up. They've got a problem coming in, and we don't want to be here. We don't want to cause them any more problems than they need. Let's go.
But be safe. Be safe.
We're gonna be safe.
Yep.
All right. Day 2.
Gives them a little wave and salute while they leave, though.
Cut back to Peanut's office real fast. Where is it? There we are. It's like, okay, everybody, thank you. Great job with this map, and good job getting Chad Croker on our side. Bit annoying of a guy, though. Bit
Oh.
annoying. Not the hugest fan. Clem, I see that I've got reports that you have instructed many of the traveling merchants to make their way out of the city for safety.
For safety, just for now. They can always come
Okay.
back. Just because we know it's coming, so you know.
Some of the city has reported a little bit scared of
Oh, yeah.
there's a little bit of there's an air of fear out there.
Well, what can we do to help ease that? Just want to reassure everybody that, like, we're making plans and
Well, we could go out
What'll
there
we
and fight it.
yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
We could go out there and fight it.
I mean, before it comes here?
But the Mysticians' plan was we needed them to get we need them powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And the PR plan was to kill it in front of everything.
Yeah.
If you all want to just make for the ocean, if you think that is the safer plan, I support you right now. We know where it is. And he goes through his paperwork. And he pulls out a piece of paper and he slaps it down. It's just it's there.
We've got flying, drone-like cameras, don't we?
I don't think we have drone-like cameras. All of our cameras are very handheld.
Mm-hmm.
Very 1930s, hold them like a fucking rocket launcher style cameras. With the exception of Vidra's and K's, except for those are picture cameras, not recording cameras.
Okay, but we have things that can fly where people can get on those things, right?
The airship. But the airship is currently being used. But we have plenty of water things, or what are you getting at? Sorry, let me let you just give me your idea.
I'm not an officer. But the idea of fighting a giant corruption monster in the mid of a very, very populated city.
Mm-hmm.
I could be fired for this. That's fine. That's stupid. The idea of putting tens of thousands of people's lives in danger just to look good, that's vanity above and beyond something even I would have thought in my old world. Again, I'm alright with being fired for that opinion, but I think we should go fight it out in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
At risk of not hurting anybody else.
Yeah.
I know public opinion is important, but not as important as this many civilians' lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's go ahead.
I understand your concerns, but it is not as though we are doing this without a plan.
Yeah.
We have
plan.
no intention of letting anyone get hurt. We have already given many our word that they will be safe, and I intend to hold us to that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Even
not
if
just
this
their-
thing is
their-
in the city.
It's not just their lives, it's their livelihood. The economic impact of the city would be devastating. Even just a little bit of corruption getting into a few homes would decimate their lives, even if they are physically fine as people.
Mm-hmm.
This is a natural disaster that can be stopped,
Yeah.
or at
Trying to-
least deterred.
I'm all for a plan, but I do have to support Seth's opinion here. I mean, it's facts. We are risking damage to people's homes, and is it really worth it to get our public eye back? It feels like that Channel 6 could spin this in a way that makes us look like the villains no matter what we do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do feel
And
like
they
if
are
we
going to
can-
try that.
I do feel like if we can, we should fight it away. like yeah, there is no like collateral damage, and, like less risk to people. Even while we're fighting, I mean, yeah, it could still wreck stuff, and I do feel like if possible, we should at least be able to, if we can, like fight it away from
Can
our
we
home.
direct it to a less populated spot?
Absolutely.
way
You
we can
all
still
do
have
have
it.
you have
Yeah.
you have a perfect provoke in
Yeah,
the Patagon plushie. Like it'll lead it exactly where you want to fight it.
yeah,
And like these are all great points. I am in no way trying to like knock down Seth's points. They are great
Mhm.
points.
mm-hmm.
Well, Kawari and Caustic are both saying it in the chat that
Mhm.
like we are doing this towards a goal. There is a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And like also a thing that needs to be said is it does seem like there would have been a time where Peanut would have been making these points as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Peanut would have been this on the side for on the side of like patience and just like get rid of it. Just don't let it get here.
Yeah.
But he is so far on the other side right now. Like
Mhm.
there is an air of anticipation at this point.
Mhm.
Adventure is everywhere.
Mhm.
And again, I never like to tell you all what you're feeling, but there is a certain we can do this because we're fucking baller in
Mhm.
the air. Like you all have like there's a certain degree of we got this shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's take that to the extreme then. We don't need to lead it here. Let's go kill it now. We've got enough power. We can do it. Right in the ocean.
Mm.
That unfortunately still misses out on both goals we are looking to achieve with this.
Yeah.
Perhaps a compromise. It does not need to reach the inside of the city,
Mm-hmm.
but we need it to, at the very least, get close.
Mm-hmm.
If we can direct it to to an edge of the city that is safe and unpopulated, we can fight it there.
Yeah, and I feel like we could still set up something to film if need be, just so they can see like, okay, we're taking care of this right now. Just so that's covered. If it's on land somewhere too, we can just at least have that. But regardless, the main thing is just to direct it to an area like the is the least risk.
It would make me personally feel more comfortable if we could get it somewhere that was less populated
Yep.
and less risk of people losing their livelihood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I would like that. Yep. I feel like we can achieve all of this. We just gotta, I guess where that'd be in, like, ideal. Because we have the means. I'm sure. We have the promote.
It's like Peanut looking at the notes. So we're not setting up a bunch of bombs in the dock? And he's like, okay, that's fine.
That would unfortunately cause more risk than it is worth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Boats are very flammable.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Huh, I wonder why they're flammable.
It feels like a weird thing to be, right?
Mm-hmm. Like Clementine would have known if it's the barrels.
That might be something worth researching at some point in time.
I'm not sure why they all just carry so much salsa on their ships.
Oh, they have salsa?
I assume that it's salsa.
Oh.
It's like red barrels with little fires on them. It's salsa, right?
That's no, that's not so. Okay.
That's
maybe
how
we
I
can
store
have
my
a-
salsa, and he pulls out his salsa.
I mean, I have salsa too, but like I don't. That's not.
You like the chunky kind, or like mine has mangoes in it? not mangoes.
Like yeah, like it's chunky. It's chunky. 'Cause
I do like a chonky salsa.
yeah, good salsa.
Like he just pulls it, like it's got like little fish in it.
Ooh, nice. Oh, mommy.
Learning a lot about Peanut today.
I learned that he has his own salsa. Perfect.
Oh God, it's his own brand salsa. My bad.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I assumed he has his own. So he made salsa. Like he loves salsa. Whatever. But like, nice.
Fucking ridiculous ass game. All right. What is Peanut salsa called?
Oh yeah, what could it be called?
It's peanut salsa. It doesn't include any peanuts.
No. Peanuts, peanut-free salsa.
There it is. Perfect.
Oh, it wasn't. But yeah, okay.
It's very, very just peanut. It's like peanuts, peanut free. Like that's hard to say without saying penis.
Peanuts.
Penis free. No. Peanut free. No.
Nut free. Nut free salsa. I don't know. No. No, I don't know.
Peanut salsa. The only salsa I can guarantee you that's got no nuts.
No nuts. There we
No.
go.
Oh wait, unless it has the D's nut fruit in it.
Oh,
Which
no
is
nut
like
salsa, and then there's a D's nuts version too.
yeah.
There's a version with and without. Yeah.
Peanuts salsa now with more peanuts.
Ah, yeah. There we go. There's also that version. Yep. Different.
And also
kind.
peanut salsa now with less penis.
Ah, I didn't know that was in the original recipe. Ah,
And it's just like
shit. Now I'm learning more. No.
it's like okay, like peanut's just like all right, I taking it into account. Like you don't want to do the battle in the streets, understandable. And it's just like could have made like, just think about the shots we would have gotten. We could have gotten like the creature like being slaughtered over top of the Silver Temple. You all protecting it like right on the front lines. But I understand. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, I
So-
feel like as long as we can still document it, it should. But
All right. So tell me, where are you taking care of it? What's the location?
Could we see the side map again so I can kind of get a visual here to work with?
So we do have and we've seen it before that Akana and like Cass and Valentina and a lot of other people and Clem also have trained out here, like on the beach where nothing like nobody has built anything. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of just sand.
oh yeah, I was
That's
thinking about
exactly
there.
what I was looking at. Like right there feels like the spot if there's nothing out there.
That's like the area I was always
That-
thinking of.
And that
So,
would give
yeah.
it enough time to gain power and get more corruption or whatever is needed.
Yep.
And
Yep.
still keep
Um,
the city completely safe, correct?
It wouldn't. I do need to make that incredibly clear. If you fight it there, it will not get full power. Like
That's
like to
important.
get
though.
it as big and bad as you possibly can, and maybe that's not you all's concern, and that is perfectly fine. I just need to make that very clear. It is not. We do not need to make it big and bad. I will refund your Monster Madness for this though.
Mm,
Oh shit, I forgot I played that.
yeah.
Like that was going to be your threat, but if you are eliminating that threat, you are perfectly fine. Again, you guys can take care of this out there, get some good shots of you all fighting it. Like, absolutely. That is on the table. Like, and like Peanut agrees, that's just like, this is the safer option.
Mm-hmm.
And he grumbles about it a little bit about it not being the most adventurous option, but it is. He agrees with you. This is safe.
Is this spot right here, is that more like industrial or is that city?
I'm sorry, which spot? I was on a different map setting it up. All of this is like, it would have been industrial if only it was like, Lore made apartments all around Fishtinger. So Fishtinger is one of the most densely populated, like the industrial area is one of the most densely populated areas. That's where you guys were for the, like with the tree guy, because that's the big tree right there. So everybody just lives here and works there.
Theoretically, if we just keep it on like to the shore, like right along here, we could still minimize damage to the city. And let it still gain enough power and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would leave that up to you guys. I will follow whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with either, honest.
I'm not an officer. I think the only officer here is Osiria.
Osiria's not an officer. Not
Yeah,
yet.
She's not.
Not yet.
It's been like 12,000 years.
You guys played the card last time. You guys made the vote at the end of last season. We told Osiria that she is going to be proving herself as an officer.
Mm-hmm.
She's proved herself to me.
Mm-hmm.
Such a queen. Anyway, I have such mixed feelings on this. I really, really hate the idea of people getting hurt. I know it's not just for PR. It's to make sure that that has the most power, so the next one that's fought will have less corruption to absorb from. Is that correct?
The stronger they are in one fight, the less powerful of a pool we have to pull from. Absolutely. And also, like the stronger you're making the boss for them to fight in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get to put like if you fight the strongest versions of things, you guys get to add adjectives or weaknesses to them. So yesterday we learned that the creature's going to have a shit ton of health. Like it's going to be like full of health, but it is also incredibly brittle and very, very, very weak to fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, since we have the Patagon plushies, which if they are not made in real life at some point, I will be sad. But I know it's expensive. I know somebody here who makes plushies. Anyway, we have those plushes that they're pretty much taunts.
Mm-hmm.
What if it gets close enough that it's close to the city, but isn't close enough to cause an enormous amount of damage? Like, okay, maybe it can cause some little tidal waves that can be evacuated, but not where it destroys homes. It could be kited a bit around the shore, so it still gathers more energy, still is around the city, but not on it itself.
No. For it to gather energy, it's gonna get close to that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. Like we need it. Like if we want it as strong as it is, we need to put it in the danger place. Like no doubt about it. That is the trade.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to fight a big one? It's in a bad spot. You want to fight an easy one? It's an easy spot.
Mm-hmm.
That is the trade.
Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly still.
I'm perfect. I've got maps done. Well, we're ready to go for either one of them. You guys want to just?
If it were putting just us in danger, fine, kill us all. No offense, guys. But when it's civilians, but
they're gonna be somewhere else.
But it's their homes.
I know.
I
It's their
keep
homes.
thinking of like Fukushima, and I keep thinking of stuff like that, and it's like, ew. I don't want to be that.
Well, how we still have it's still in the plans to reinforce.
Yeah,
right?
like that. I was still like for sure, like like fortifying their home, making sure it's all gonna be like intact for the most part. Okay,
And
like
I
Clementine
assume
personally was gonna be doing that, like looking into that, like make sure like while we're fighting, as little damage as possible. Like if anything, if fire is a thing, yeah, maybe we'll have like fire repellent kind of things going on, so it just stays away from the houses or something, and make sure the houses don't set fire. But just something to keep the building safe. That was part of the plan. If we were gonna lure it in there and it was already coming. Like
Wait, just back at Peanut's office, all of us having this conversation.
Mhm.
It's like, we are running low on time, so real quick,
Yeah.
what's the plan? Do we want to go fight it on the beach? Do we want to fight it in the city?
Okay, if in character we had time to reinforce housing in the area where the fight will be taking place, then we can fight it in the city. Otherwise, the beach is my thoughts.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So that was fine either way with it. But yeah.
Yeah. It's like we can. Like, I'm just gonna like make this clear real fast for us all. We can make those rolls to reinforce the city to see how well how much sturdier we've made that, how good we've made the path. That's to it, how good everybody's like evacuation is. Absolutely. Or we can make those rolls as like preemptive setup, and you guys can tell me how you set the beach up ready for that fight. Like, those are the two ways you guys could have been spending your, like, the other 4 days that you had. Which ones would you like to make the rolls for?
I will place my vote towards reinforcing the city.
I still want to do that. Yeah.
That gives us the most good if we mitigate the risk properly.
Also, I mean, I feel like it's also good for, so, if there ever are any other, be ready.
I also reinforcing and putting that stuff in would make us look good too. Like, regardless.
With the feeling of adventure, we can reinforce it properly. We can do this right. Whether that's actually true is up to the dice to decide, but...
Alright. So, is that what we're doing? Like, Seth, where you landing? Seth and Ammon, where you two at?
Reinforce the city is my biggest vote.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, even without something like that, it'd be good to reinforce the city, no matter what.
Oh, but that's not my question. Reinforcing the city after this is done, absolutely on the table. Like, getting things fixed up, absolutely on the table. What are we doing right now? And just to say it, Seth, I don't want to speak for you three, but I'm pretty sure if you do have like a big doubt about it, these three will go along with you. Like, if you were that worried, I think that you could speak to them, right? Am I right with that, guys?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have to separate out of character concerns with in-character concerns. I would go
If you think your character would be worried, absolutely. Let us know.
Yeah, I'd absolutely be worried. I don't know where the other spots of corruption are centered at, but they could also be population centers, and then it would be putting one populations. Let's just fortify the city. Let's just do that.
So
I'm thankful I'm not an officer right now. Just put it that way.
Yeah, all the other spots are other parties' concerns, and don't worry, like, every spot's got a party heading that way. Like, you guys just have plenty of time to prepare for this one. Alright? If we're just gonna do those, let's all make the rolls for it. Everybody roll a 20-sider, and then based on that, we'll see how we defend the city.
Okay.
All right, 12. All right. Four's a rough one. But so far,
Two successes
12 and
there?
12.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
3 12s.
all right.
I, if unless there's objections, would like to make Osiria a success.
Absolutely. I was just looking at them like 12, 12, 12, that's 36. Then it's a 10 once averaged for the record. But no, we can make that a success.
Yeah,
And
go
a
for it.
success. Go ahead. The success can just be a 12.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a triumph. That's not a 12 at all.
Which,
All right,
I
okay.
mean,
Oh, go ahead,
lore-wise,
sorry.
I think a big part of it is just that sheer confidence of, yeah, we can do this. Like,
Yeah,
that just pure reassuring, like, we are going to do this right.
yeah.
Just cracking your neck. Just like, all right, let's fucking rock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah. How are the homes reinforced, everybody? Like, what did we do to make sure, like, what did we protect them for? Like, what are they protected from? Like, when that, inevitable creature hits this way, and it's gonna come running through, and you guys have a very perfect location pricked out in the city. Let me move it to you. So like, this is like a destructed area that is just like empty space. Nothing's here yet. They're gonna build something here in the future. It's a good space. It looks like there's no buildings really around the area. And it's close enough to the tree that it will be drawn to it. It's right on the path. This is the perfect spot, Osiria. Like, this is what your 20 has shown you. Like, if we fight something here, all of the pitches are going to have Silver Thimble in the background, but it's far enough away from things that you shouldn't destroy any of the buildings. But, you know, we know that shit happens.
Yeah.
But, like, your confidence is telling you, that 20 is telling you, no, this is the safe spot. I don't know why I hit ping everyone.
I think, like, one of the big things to reinforce against would just be, like, basically force of, like, the thing either crashing into it as it's coming through, or getting thrown into it during the fight. Like, that would be a big one to reinforce against.
Oh, absolutely. So we've made these houses sturdy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was Clem who also suggested it, like maybe some fireproofing in case we need to rely on that.
Yeah, yeah. If they want to put that up and make sure. Also, just in case that's ever a threat later too, but just, you know, since that's kind of what's is weak to, like, in case we need it, make sure none of that's gonna cause any collateral.
All right, so damage and fire, those are the two big things.
Unless anyone else has any better suggestions, I believe so.
Do we have any such thing as like cryogenic magic users that could put it into a bomb or some kind of rune activated spell?
I don't believe so right now.
Gonna put that on the we need to research this docket.
I mean, like, if you had a means of doing that, like, make it a bomb. Still need, like, a way to, like, actually, like, what? Like, what could?
All right. So, what does sturdying it up and like making the buildings more fire resistant look like? What did we do? Did we tent these buildings? Like, did we like? Do they have like silver shutters? I guess silver shutters would be fine, or like metal shutters and stuff. Like, what did
You
we
can
add
have
to the building?
Yeah. I mean, material-wise, I'm not sure. But, I mean, yeah, like definitely with adding of a
Fiberglass.
material-related buildings.
Fiberglass everywhere.
I don't think we have
Fiberglass-
fiberglass technology.
What?
Fiberglass in my lungs. Fiberglass on the ground.
Mm,
Oh, good. Okay, we don't.
Everybody
like
has
what?
a fire extinguisher.
Let me see. Like, what could? Because I do have
Asbestos.
like materials from the honey hammer that are usually used for building, but like I don't know, would actually be helpful for like making things sturdier and like fire resistant. Uh, but like yeah, we could add more to like side, and I guess also like I don't know, like I actually don't know, make it more sturdy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like
Yeah.
we can just say that you did like cover the homes in like if you have like an emergency, cover this home with honey. Oh, sorry, Osiria, you were trying to say something.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, even if like you as a player don't know, I'm sure Clem as a seam guard, like,
yeah,
in
like he would
character
know. I
absolutely
just don't know. I don't. He would be doing that. I just don't.
Yeah,
Also,
absolutely.
just what he has. 'Cause like I said, he does have the stuff. Like, and I know he has know-how. I don't. And also, I figure he would have the. Like he said, he also this honey hammer. He has all the things that he could just also be using. So, like, and I don't know. Yeah, if the honey, like, also, like, I don't know if it's fire resistant, but like, he has that stuff.
Absolutely, we can say it's fire retardant. Why not?
Okay,
Just
well then there
fucking
we go.
like Clem just spraying down the houses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Look,
can be doing that.
We
I
got
probably figured out a way to do that actually, because it is also very like I forget what it's like, but it also is, I remember and I know the porridge is also like concrete if you
we play such a weird fucking game that your hammer shoots porridge and honey and also
Yeah.
kind of blood sometimes.
and marshmallow.
And marshmallow, that's what it was, marshmallow.
Yeah.
Don't shoot marshmallow. Marshmallow's incredibly flammable.
Yeah, no, it's like napalm. And also I was wondering if eventually maybe what if you can harden it, it could be like bone because marshmallow, but you know, also that. But yeah, and he also has the ink, but that's yeah.
Just a combination of words that are terrifying for everybody. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah.
So here's the dock, everybody. This is the day of it. This is it.
Okay.
We spray down all the houses. Like, we know this monster is coming. We know what the spot for it to arrive. The water in front of the docks begin to rumble. There's no boats here. I know there's boats in the screen. Don't worry about those. All of the boats have been moved. The traders have either left, and the people with the houseboats have decided to move their houseboats to safer locations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured during our planning with them, we would have
Yeah.
directed them where to go that wasn't here.
Yeah. Like just
You
safely out of the way.
They all got their asses to the bunker
Yep. Bonkers.
because they all wanted a snack.
Yee.
So, it begins like the water begins like bubbling up as it like rises out like a giant, very anime looking jellyfish with like tendrils begins like sweeping the place, and like it is cracking into the dock as it climbs its way into the city. You are all standing there. You are ready to go. What is the plan? The place that you are looking to get it is up the road a little bit. Like, it's gonna head that way anyway. You guys have that, like, is it just let it come?
I think so. And then use our little Patagon plushie, like, basically universal taunt systems to guide it on a finer path so it doesn't collide with so many buildings on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so I am gonna roll 1d20. Alright, it's a 7. All I need, all 4 of you are gonna make a roll. I just need one of them to be higher than a 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yep.
mm-hmm. We're all looking at the same one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Seth, why you gotta be so right?
Hmm.
Mm.
Alright, Seth. Oh yeah, Seth rolled a 1. Seth, what happens for you to make this a success? Seth has to get hurt. Or something has to go wrong. Like, I don't think Seth has to get hurt, but, like, something goes wrong. What goes wrong?
It has a corrosive attack. That's not just corruption, but actually acid.
Oh,
So when it shoots something, it doesn't just corrupt it, it fucking melts it.
Alright. And Seth, how do you turn that 1 into a success? Like, how do we get it to where we're trying to get it to go? Like, what is lost? What hurts? Like, did part of the city get destroyed? Did Seth really get hurt? Are we in a really bad location? Like,
Well, I knew this something bad was gonna happen, so I came prepared. After getting to speak with Ironborn for a while, I was able to get a really nice weapon, and I was prepared. I was like, this is a really dumb idea. Whoever came up with this idea must really like to destroy cities. So I better be prepared. And when this creature showed up, and I didn't realize it was gonna shoot actual acid. I have this sword that can turn into a whip, and it looks pretty neat. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to jump up and attack it, and it just didn't turn into a whip fast enough, so it hit me instead of the weapon, and I am now covered in corrosive acid from this giant creature's squirty tube in front of its mouth.
Oh.
It's scientifically called the squirty tube. You can call it nothing else.
I mean, absolutely, for sure. But like, yeah, Seth getting hit, but does that get us where we're trying to go? Does that
It doesn't hit any of the buildings because of it. Like, none of the buildings are hit. Nobody else is hit.
But it's focused on Seth? Did Seth attack it early? Like,
I am taunting. I have the Patagon plush like strapped on my back. I am the tank right now. I'm doing the
you
classic.
triggered the Patagon play. All right.
Yes,
All
I
right.
am a marauder right now, a warrior right now.
All right, everybody. We're fighting it on the docks. You only get one perfect provoke. And that was it. Seth, you are slammed to the ground. 8 damage with that one. As, like, you are able to, like, get off the gear with that. It's, like, burning. So, like, you don't have to worry about it burning you all. But here it is. Half of it still appears to be in the water. Like, not coming the direction that we want it to. The cooldown on the provoke still charging up. Magnesium on the roof over there, recording the whole thing. So far, the only thing that's been heard is Seth right now. What's the rest of this fight looking like?
If I can pull out of the pain long enough and it's my turn again, I want to transform.
I think it's somebody else's turn before you go again.
Just saying that because I'm bad at counting.
So does it?
I think.
Well, I guess if we're gonna fight it here, we just gotta move quick and
Yeah. Yeah. Think how to approach this thing and attack it, but I'm not sure right now. Anyone?
Real quick, like you guys are at docks. All of the normal things you would see around docks are here. Most of these boats are empty. There might be a couple boats in here. Like there is like the office the office that we saw before. Nobody's in it. The docks have been cleared out. They knew that we all knew that this is where it was going to start. So like nobody is in danger right now. These places are fortified, so like these homes are sturdy and less flammable. Not saying that they're completely safe, but you know, standard boat stuff all around you. Water, giant red barrels, salsa. Boats.
which
I have an idea for later. That's okay.
I guess since
Give me 1 second. I gotta step away for just 1 second. I'm very sorry.
oh, okay.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yep.
All right, what's the plan here?
I think, at least for my first turn, since we're on a bit of a shorter clock to fight this thing now, Osiria's gonna use Relinquish Restraint and take on her wolf form.
No, for sure, absolutely.
Don't-
You don't even have to roll for that one, anymore. Like now you just get it. Like once that curse is broke, that ability no longer has its negative side to it.
Gotcha.
So Osiria just turns into the big bad Mags recording this, just like, all right, okay, cool, all right, all right.
I don't think she gets to directly follow that up with an attack though, so if somebody else wants to go.
How close are we to it? Like,
It is it is close enough that it grabbed and threw Seth down. So like its
Okay.
tendrils will still be in the water, but like you guys could get to it no problem.
Okay.
Like you
Also,
all can
does
jump or fly or however it is you get around.
okay. Does silver count as a metal? Like.
Oh yeah, for like
Yeah,
and
okay, so
stuff,
can I like jab it with my new claws and like use shock? Is that okay? Is that possible? Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, I want to
Um,
do that. That's what I want to do.
All right, give me a d20.
Okay. That goes. Oh, nope. Not good. I'd probably tripped. I probably tripped. It maybe got me. Oh no. Didn't go well.
That's just tendril grabs Clem by his foot and is just holding him
Oh,
upside
no.
down.
Ah, shit. Dangle.
Let me put you over here. As Clem is dangling, one of its tendrils is just kind of like licking Clem's like acid.
No, it likes acid. It has, he's just very uncomfortable.
Like, it does really love that, and it's just like, oh. It's just like constricts around Clem's foot. It's just like, and the tendrils are like jellyfish stinging into you. It hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a 4 damage situation.
Okay.
Right. Ammon, standing next to you is a big bad wolf. One of your party members has been thrown to the dock. One of them in the air, being licked.
Shit. I think Ammon personally would kind of run over to make sure Seth is okay, but as he's running, he's gonna throw one of his scintillate cards up to try to get the tentacle to release Clem.
Yeah, give me a 20-sider. Go, Gambit, go.
Whew.
I really want to see a remake of Inspector Gadget, but Inspector Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
That's my new dream. Also, you all in the Silver Thimble, most people are like out on missions, but if we needed help, if you all thought that you needed help, you can call the chat in. Like if you guys need it, for sure. So the card goes up, catches the tendril, the scintillate explodes on out. Clem, because that's a 20, what trick of like luck and fate allowed you to make an attack on your way down? Or like what is your attack on your way down?
I'm trying to think like either I want to like try shock again, or I want to like actually just gnash at it with the claws like just as I'm going down. Like I don't know. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me another 20-sider. Just like second verse, same as the first.
I mean, if that's okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try again.
Well, I'm good. Like fucking let it rock.
Okay. I was trying to do one or the other, but like
X-Men music just starts playing in the background.
it doesn't wanna. Got a 5. Yeah.
Poor Clem.
Clem on their way down. Not
Still
today,
learning how to
bub.
use
And
these.
then slack.
Oh, still trying to learn how to use these. They're failing me.
Clem, I tried. I'm sorry.
No, you did great. Thank you. We'll do better. Pulls out hammer. Okay.
Oh, okay. Nika, can you roll me a 20-sider real quick for that?
Oh.
11 is a success. Clem, in the chat, how did you make, like, what did you do, Flynn, that made Clem's attack a success right there? Like, I totally get in there with those flying knives.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, so, like, you're kiting your way in?
Ooh, good.
With the God Hunter weapon?
Rescue Flynn.
Hold on, let me find token underscore 5. You can't actually search for underscore, which is very annoying.
Oh.
And you would think I would fix this system by now, but I won't. It's just Flynn out of nowhere with the God Hunter knives.
Yeah.
Just slicing on through. It distracts it long enough for Clem. Your claws do. Like, you were about to get smacked into nothing. Like, you're about to get smacked into the building. But Flynn shows up and slices that right off.
Whew. Thanks, Flynn.
So, like, nobody else is touching this or in the water, right? For this shock?
I don't think so. Is anybody?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Alright. So, like, this thing just like everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Want to fry it.
Alright, so... Alright, we're back at the top. Seth, you can take your move now if you would like. What does the shock look like? I'm sorry. Well, it's like, I know that you have claws in your hands. I don't know if everybody else knows that you have claws in your hands now.
Yeah, Clementine kind of like makes a little bit of a little motion with his hands, cloud, and they're tipped with silver, and he kind of like as he's slashing at it, he also like unleashes like just shock through the claws, and he's just gnashing at it, and just whatever's a good meaty part of the tentacle, I'm sure he gets a good shot at it this time. Kind of angry that he missed, so honestly, he probably would have put more force into it. It's like, so, that. But it came in swinging, and shock would have been going through, because he also has internal manifest it. So whether it's clouds or himself, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just reading the chat. Like, I personally feel like, yeah, you guys can, like, if you're in the chat right now, this game is not happening on the same day that your missions are. Like, the airship will just be coming right back. The parties can be back. Like, it's like, I'm perfectly fine with you all, like, getting back here doing the damn thing.
Mm-hmm. And also, I feel like you just said Lockstitch. We're all Lockstitch. So
Yeah, right?
yeah. It's cool.
So absolutely, like, if you guys fail your rolls, like, and somebody in the chat can back you up, take that opportunity. Just do it.
Yeah, thank you, Flynn.
We stand for cat support.
Yee.
All right, who's going next? Like, this thing has already, like, it is attacking you guys here now.
Mm-hmm. That weapon that I had is not a whip. It's a sword now. I'm changing. I'm transforming. Anger, really a lot of anger and disappointment. You know what? I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Because I don't like to say I'm right, but I'm gonna transform. And just with so much anger, I'm gonna take that sword in my mouth after transformed, and I'm gonna do the limit break, like I did before. But instead, as the tentacled monster guy, I'm now this four-legged, angry animal, teeth bared, with this huge sword in my mouth, and I'm gonna run and jump at this thing with every bit of might and anger and tentacles and chains just coming from my body at this thing with every bit of AP I'm permitted to use. And even more if
No, the limit break doesn't need AP. You're good. You played the card. You're solid.
No, I want to add AP to this. I'm really angry. I want to add AP to this. I'm gonna merge it with Chainweaver, which does cost 3 AP, but I want to push at least 10 AP into this if I am allowed to. I'm asking the GM, may I do this?
I am telling you can do like I'm absolutely on board with like whatever you're doing. I'm just saying the limit break card will tell us how much if you take any damage. Like or if
Okay,
you need to
I'll
spend anything. You just got to
All
make
right.
the limit break roll.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
Mhm. Oh,
Mm.
Ah, my favorite number. I'm okay with that. Nobody change it, please. Unless you're gonna make it lower, then change it, please. Yeah, everything. Every single bit of my mana, my AP, my spirit is gonna go into this fight. Dear God, Beezus, Azathoth, everything I've ever followed is gonna be behind this. Because I knew it. That sword is going to go into it. The chains are going to go into it. Anything that my body can touch is going to go into it. Teeth, venomous fangs, which not fangs, but the pincers on the side, just gonna everything. Just grip onto it like I'm a piece of Velcro.
I mean, absolutely. Like as it states on the card, like it does not lower the damage. That this is not whether or not you hit it; it's whether or not you survive. Is what that is. So Seth, as you like rip into this thing, and like you rip one of those tentacles clean off, like it starts like just like gouts of like its blood into the water, like huge, like massive gouts, and it's just like you had to tearing the shit out of it, like all of like you said, Velcro, and then just like you feel it just slap like a giant backhand as one of these tentacles crushes into the side of Seth, and then you just see him like skipping like across the water, just like I'd like to point this out right now that neither one of you could have gated from folk song to silver thimble. I know I've said it before, but I don't know if I've said it like out loud to everybody. We do not do any side to side teleporting that is not through different ways. Oh, who left the call? Osiria, no!
oh,
I need to kill this thing.
Nobody asked to make friends with it. That's what happened.
Like, gate does not work if you are on a side that is not the side that you need to use it on. That is the call for all teleport. Well, yeah, if you guys like use the teleport thing, that's fine. That's not a gate though. That's just using that. That's fine. I just need to like make it clear that we do not teleport between places. I think I've said that. I said that to somebody in chat when we were talking about teleports, but I don't know if I said it to everybody. But yeah, absolutely. Do what you want to do. If these guys want you there, like they have to accept your help. But alright, Seth goes skipping across the water. Osiria, you are in big bad wolf form. Clem, you have claws stuck inside one of the remaining tentacles. Did
they're
Seth get
still in there?
slapped? Oh yeah, like yeah, you can still be like on it, grabbing on if you want to. For
Okay,
sure.
well, okay, I'll just be clawed in and I'm ready to do. Okay.
All right, Ammon, you see Seth go skipping across. He's gonna crash into like something out there. I'm sure. You're not gonna drown, Seth. Don't worry about that.
I can't.
All right. What's the play here?
So, I'm gonna play a card here. I'm going to use a Rip Like Jesus to, like, basically put, like, just everything into this next attack here.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm going to use my, what's the ability? Relentless, or Raging Onslaught. To just basically just go full feral on the thing, more or less.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me. I think with Seth's limit break, you definitely get 2d20 for this. Like Seth has like taken a chunk of this thing away. Like this thing is not having a good time. Part of it's getting burnt the hell up by Clem. Like it lost one of its mini tentacles because of Ammon. Like, and that was a 20. And then Flynn cut another little tentacle off.
Mm-hmm.
And then Seth tore a huge one off. So yeah, give me 2d20.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
that 19 is
neat.
really good. I'm assuming
Nice.
that 19 is going to be turned into a 20. Am I guessing correctly, everybody? Like,
I would assume so.
Yeah. Like, can I?
you got flavor for it? Hit me.
Well- I was gonna say, like, could I also, like, because we have a. Could I, like, while I'm attached to the thing, also, give an attack to that, or, like, can I follow up, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody got and another one? I'll just fucking just like let this keep going.
I got
mean-
another
I
one.
got it in. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they did. Because I feel like, because that's just something we have, but yeah.
Yeah, go get him, Clem.
Because, yeah, like, I
First, Osiria, what does that attack look like? Because you did 24 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, like, you are ripping parts of this thing up. You guys are ripping this to pieces.
Yeah.
Like, it looks fucking feral. I need everybody to know that. Like, Mags is just standing on there like, Jesus.
I mean, I think it's very much just finding the most vulnerable point and just a flurry of claw swipes at it, just like just really tearing into the thing as much as she can in as little time as possible.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, for sure. Did somebody play the another one already? Or
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Clem, what's the follow-up? And take this is another one. Alright, so Seth provided it with the 2d20 with limit break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this is a 3d20 situation.
Mm.
If you want all three, if you got, whenever I tell you that you get more dice, unless I'm telling you you're taking the lower one, if you don't want to roll all three, you gotta do it all at the same time. If you're afraid of like the odds of a 1, feel free, but you can take 3d20 on this follow-up and another one. I mean,
Okay. Do I roll, or should I say what I'm doing first? Like,
whichever you want to do, whichever
Okay,
you
I wanna-
feel better.
I want to see how this goes. So I have idea. I don't know. I've
It's
been
just gonna
rolling.
be a 2, a 3, and a 4. I know it.
I know, right? Like, and you said 3.
Yeah, you get 3d20.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
No, you got the
okay.
17 though.
Got
That's
the
a
17.
That's a success,
Whew,
absolutely.
Good. Good. Okay. Cause it's like I feel like Clementine would have seen us, and I feel like he also like would have done. He has his claw on this thing right now, so he's gonna also take out the honey hammer and he's gonna shape it into like I mean, I don't want to say scythe every time, but like I feel like he's still like, gonna get a blade kind of thing. So kind of stick it into this thing, and then he's all start snatching at it, and he's just kind of like probably be alternating and just kind of like slash at this thing, and like, ooh. But yeah, like he's gonna be like, you know, like getting into this thing, and he would have injected it with acid, but he's But maybe if he kind of knows how acid works, maybe a bit of I don't know, like what's the
Oh yeah, absolutely. You
Acid.
can
you
basically knows what neutralizes it. It's not
Yeah.
pee. Get your head out of the gutters, people in the chat. I know you're thinking it. Somebody's gonna be like, somebody's got to pee on Seth. Oh no.
No, he
Not
knows
peeing on
acid.
Seth.
He makes his own acid. He knows how acid works. If anybody
It's
would know, it's
vinegar,
Clementine.
people.
Yeah.
You put
like
vinegar on it.
Yeah, vinegar for sure, but he would know how to thing. Like body just does that.
Don't you
Jabbing it
worry,
with
Seth.
that
I'm not
stuff.
letting anybody pee on you.
No, never. Clementine wouldn't let anyone do that either. He's this. But yeah, he's just gnashing this jabbing it.
I'm not yucking anybody's yums, but if you like feet or pee, don't tell me about it.
No.
I don't want to judge you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Like what you like, just don't expect me to talk to you about it. Yeah. So you're just slashing the shit out of it with a scythe. For sure, we got another Kawhi played and another one, and I know we've got and another one. So that scythe cut through 17, 24 wind damage. All right, Ammon, are you taking this another one, or is Seth like somehow bouncing back from it? Either one is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
I think it's Amon's turn, but I have.
I can take the and another one and just start pelting him with more scintillates.
Like cards.
Yeah.
Shot. All right, we're gonna be back down to 2d20 because that wasn't a 20 right before it.
Okay.
So a tough choice. Unless do you want your tough choice, Ammon, is quite simple. You look amazing for the camera. Like it's like the most like impactful moment. Like you're going to get hurt. Like one of these tentacles is gonna slap you while you throw the cards. But you have to get up. The camera is focused on you. But you take so much damage from this hit. Like your left arm broken. Like hanging loose and like your outfit ripped. Like but magnesium stays on you the whole time. Like never falters. Like you're going to take 10 damage from that. You're going to take an additional 2 as soon as this fight is over.
I see all of my health points gone. Shit.
Or you dodge. It's like, but you will do 8 damage to this.
Ammon will take the hit.
So, Clem, Osiria, and very angry Seth, like doggy paddling out there in the water, you see what looks like one of the big tentacles come crashing down on Ammon. Like levels him. Also destroys a couple things around the docks, but no houses. All the houses are perfectly fine. Like there's like limited disaster. But yeah, like Flynn flying around still, knifing around. Flynn, you also see Ammon get smacked really hard. I'm not sure how it impacts you, but in that moment, it is unclear. And none of you ever assume that any of you die. That's just kind of a thing. You're all strong, but in that moment, it looks like Ammon died.
Mm.
Seth, I'm gonna give you another one, just because.
Oh, I can play another one. I was planning on it.
absolutely. Absolutely. Like, keep that going. But Seth, in this moment, you see a weak spot on it. What is the weak spot?
It's under it, obviously. It's a jellyfish. Its weak spot, it's under its belly, and I'm already in the water. So it's easier for me to reach.
All right. Absolutely. You've got it. You got 2d20. All right. Yeah, you absolutely got it.
Nice.
Ooh, what's it look like as you attack that weak spot?
Swim up, and use the long tail to essentially, almost like a flying fish, kind of push the whole body up above the water with the head first and the sword pointing to the side, so the head's turned and the sword goes right up into its guts. But I just keep flying up, so the whole body keeps going into its guts. And the sword is flailing around. My head's all flailing around. I'm like, I fucking hate everything. So I'm kind of like a salad shooter inside of it. A slap
Absolutely.
chop.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm here for it. All right, let me do this. This is. All right. Wait. Ignore the first one, because Ammon's not taking the hit for this. God damn it. Alright, no. Alright, so. Yeah, that actually works out just fine. So. Osiria. Like, this thing is beginning to crumple. We all see this moment. Like this thing is dead. Mags has his camera like pointed at you all. And he's just like, you see him like doing a big like, he's making a bunch of like hand motions, and all it really looks like is like bigger. It's like what would if this was like the end of an anime? And we just killed a giant kaiju. What is the last attack / pose moment that we need to hit?
Are we looking for an attack, or?
It could be an attack. It can be like, this thing is dead. We are not rolling for damage anymore. Like, this roll is gonna be, you guys make it look good. Like, this is for the camera is on you. What does the camera see last of Osiria? Also, the same question is going to Clem, Ammon, and Seth.
I mean, I think if there's like one thing that like if we don't need to attack it anymore, then Osiria's not going to.
Yeah.
She's just gonna like stand to the like fullest height she can in her wolf form and just. She's basically showing that for as feral as she was in attacking the thing, she's controlled enough to not be a monster to be feared at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that's very good PR. Give me 2d20. And 11 is enough. You have successfully convinced the world that you are not a monster. So despite you got a lot of heirs of the big bad wolf, but I don't actually. You are not being held accountable for the crimes of the old big bad wolf. Pigs aren't afraid of you. Well, pigs are naturally afraid of you.
I mean, I'm sure there will still be some that recognize, like, the old big bad wolf and still probably have that lingering fear, but I mean, that's what Osiria wants, is to redefine what that name means.
That is absolutely fair. Sorry, Clem. Alright, let's get you seen. Like, Clem, what's the heroic thing that you're doing? Like, you've got your claws sunk into this thing, it's burnt to no, you got your scythe in it now.
Yeah, slice that with the scythe.
It's like, what is the badass looking thing for this? Like, how do you reassure everybody that's gonna watch this that that the Lockstitch has you guys' back? Like, what's the PR move?
Oh, I actually don't know. Like, I actually was gonna do, but
Oh no, go for it. Like, yeah, hit me with something.
Because I feel
Make it
like
look cool.
like he just took a shot, so he's just do the thing, or he just would like he's like swiping blood off his scythe, but anything done that. But I don't know, like where's Ammon? Because I feel like he wants to make sure because he
Okay,
damage.
absolutely. Like going and helping Ammon.
Yeah, that's definitely one of his focuses right now. This is like for sure gone now, so if it's taken care of, must see if Ammon's okay.
Don't need even to roll for that one.
Yeah.
You're gonna give Ammon another die for his.
Mhm.
Ammon, the cloud of dust around is like clearing. You see the one like little. You see the line of blood coming out of the corner of Ammon's mouth situation. One of your eyes like swollen shut. Left arm broken. Like, but you like walking out of the dust. What's it look like? Is it just, what do you do in that moment?
In that moment, as Amon's walking out, the creature is like collapsing, right?
Collapsing, or it can be any point of the collapsing, but But if you want to get a final hit off on it, go for it. Absolutely.
I think what Ammon notices is that it's falling towards one of the boats, and so Ammon, in his last bit of energy, throws some more cards to push it so it's falling backwards into the water away from people's boathouses.
Yeah.
All right. Ammon, roll me 3d20.
Ooh.
A 13, a 1, and a 12. Clem, roll me 2d20.
Okay.
I'm just really hoping for a 20 here, but I realized 2 13s.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I no longer have any make a triumph, so that's great.
I am so glad I'm not cursed anymore.
I made a decision today, didn't I?
You guys hear Mags just yell, "What the?" as chains are slowly it sounds like his camcorder is just eating chains instead of stuff. It's just like he throws his you guys see the camcorder come flying over a building and smash on the ground.
Oh.
He's just like, what the hell was that? And it's just like the hellish curse is stopping any good PR to come from that stuff. People are still gonna know that you did this, which is not raising it any higher with the the camcorder stuff. So fucking Ammon's awesome moment and collapses into Clem's arms.
Honestly, the PR was not Amon's goal. It was the protecting the person's house. So as long as the house is safe, Ammon is happy as he passes out.
Absolutely. And Seth, nobody's gonna be seeing it, but what is Seth's cool moment?
There's no cool moment. There is just rabid, feral anger foaming at the mouth, still being a blender inside this thing until it is nothing but gelatin.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it. As everybody like collapses back down, like not like Ammon is just unconscious.
Yeah, Clementine's got him.
Yeah, don't worry, Ammon. Clem's a good doctor. We know this.
He's not a good doctor, but he knows a good. He's gonna be holding him, make sure he's okay, and go get safety.
All that corruption just explodes back, turns into like the weird black dust that we've seen before, and like some of it floats on the water, but then it becomes lighter than water and takes to the air and heads to the south, the way that we want it to. I think Peanut comes over the communicators. It's just like, how'd it go? Did we get good footage of it? We're gonna be able to put stuff up? A little bit of PR for us?
I am afraid not. We would have been able to, but it seems there was an incident with Meg's camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you guys can hear Peanut's hair uncurl, and you can him get the bags under his eyes.
Oh.
I am terribly sorry. But on the positive side, the deed is done and nobody was harmed. So we have that on our side.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. As long as the city's protected, and we got some of the corruption gone, we can protect. It's like, sorry, I forgot to ask. Everybody okay? It's like everybody like doing fine. How's like life out there? Was it a tough fight? I assume not. We had Osiria and Clem out there. I'm sure it was perfectly fine. Like everybody's fine, right? I saw Flynn take off a little bit earlier. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Ammon and Seth will likely need medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
Clementine, you were alright, yes?
I might need a little bit, but otherwise I mean, I can walk on my own at least. But they're priority. They need it more than I do.
Right. We will be bringing them to medical staff to be treated.
Yep. And then, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't have to like worry about those parts. But
Nope.
yeah, the city, the Silver Thimble, safe. It's not
Nice.
getting attacked again. Like the pool of magic is like, the pool of magic is rescinding. For the record, that means there are roots growing under the city, like pulling that magic back. Whenever a pool like evens out, that's what's either there's something causing that pool, or it's just a little imbalanced. And the weir comes and takes care of that. That's Rupert yelling. So there's a hospital, there's cash, there's a bunch of people, and a bunch of things. We have a bunch of medical problems, or like not problems, like solutions. We got a really good pharmacy. I don't know why you guys don't go to the pharmacy.
I'm still on the beach, scratching at the beach, screaming at it. Really recommend nobody come near me in character.
Okay.
You ran to the beach?
The thing that we fought it, wherever
Oh,
we
yeah.
fought it, I thought, yeah, it's I never left.
Oh yeah, that's all like right at the docks. But yeah, the
That's
creature's
just a beach
completely
without
gone.
sand.
What's that?
That's just a beach without sand. Making a shitty joke. Yeah, I'm not leaving. No.
Oh, good, absolutely. You're good. It's just like, okay. Thanks. Let me recap what I believe has happened in today's episode.
Mm-hmm.
And fill me in if I forget anything. We have a safety system on board that is now when an emergency happens, we have safety managers, and I'm sure we're gonna like nominate a few more of them that will lead people to the Silver Thimble, who has turned their auditorium into basically a bomb shelter. Like specifically a better bomb shelter. Like we know Lockstitch has a lot of silver lining, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also reinforced homes along the most dangerous, like, routes. So there are... I don't think we have, but not right now, but I do believe there is a possibility, if we ever want to play in that spot, for some people considering their houses better because they're more protected. Like, I think we'll eventually be able to, like, fix all of the homes this way, but that's going to take a lot of effort on you guys' part. Like, and you guys got other jobs. You have another job to do. Ammon almost became, like, a really good celebrity, but then the tape got burned up. We know Flynn uses the fucking sky hooks. That's a delight. We saw Clem's hooks. And we saw Clem's claws. Osiria is known to be the current big bad wolf, but is not blamed. Sorry, that got removed too. I'm sorry, Osiria. All your good work.
Oh.
I
The
mean,
tape got lost.
on the bright side, that gives her something to work towards for the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we know Seth and Ammon are hurt. Seth is not going to the medical section right now, but Ammon is unconscious and being carried by Clem.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's, it's like gotta get like the 1s and the 13s with all the curse stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that, and obviously we all saw Osiria got her new outfit today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is... Oh, and we met Chad Croker, lead man of Pennyfront, and we met, what's his name, Barry?
I
What's
think
his
so.
name? Was it Bernie? Did I name him
I think it was
Bernie?
Bernie,
I think it was
yeah.
Bernie. Yeah, Bernie sounds familiar. Bernie.
Bernie is the Baromancer that just happens to live in like those homes, like, and Clem has a shittily drawn treasure map. Like that apparently somewhere at the bottom of the big blue ocean there is a treasure and weird ships that look like grasshoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is today's game, everybody. Sorry we ran a bit long, like really long, but shit happens. And also we saw Ether again, so I want to thank Esme for coming and playing Ether because I love Ether.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you all did amazing. We have a game tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are going back to Tier Lower. We are going on safari, everybody.
Ooh.
Like, I hope everybody is waiting with bated breath and anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm good. Do we have anything else to say, Nika?
No, that's it. We're gonna heck off and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye forever.
See you tomorrow, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
path that I value more, my tinkerer's tools or my magical form. In the danger, don't know what comes next, weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown. Tracker of wolffolk, cursed with a plight, to embrace the darkness or chase the moonlight. Loyalty binds me to all I hold dear, eager to help, I'll embrace every fear. In the danger, don't know what comes next, weaving my way with each step. On the path we wander through shadow and light, marching through valleys deep and wide, carving our fate and finding our home in this world unknown. Bound to ceramic, a ghost of what was. I yearn for the path to break free from my curse. Brave in the face of all my hidden strife, forward I journey to seek a new life. In the danger, don't know what comes next,